always confuses me. Ulfric will be late. Alon and Adot can't make it. Can't make it, and there's Alon. Ulfric will be late. Eowyn should be here. So I guess we'll wait for Eowyn a little bit and then start off. Who didn't use Action Surge last session?
I didn't.
You still have it.
You didn't use what?
Action Surge.
Oh.
Yeah. Free Action Surge. Wow.
I don't think anybody did. I think except for me.
Just checking. Maybe it is time for me to recruit one more person. Oh, who knows? Sadness. Down on 2 people is said. And Eowyn. We'll wait until 5:10, and if not, we'll start right away. Not
You
even
say
sure.
5:10.
5:10?
That's
What?
9 hours away from me.
Ah. Well, we'll start in 5 minutes. Although I'm not sure we should continue on this combat with 3 people.
Well, what's his face is right in the middle of it. So that's a thing.
Technically, if Eowyn doesn't make it, we meet the condition of postponing. So, there's that. But I don't want to postpone, so. Ah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. Well, let's
Did
see.
you message him?
No, we'll just wait. Maybe he's offline. I guess I'll ping people.
Sounds like someone wants to postpone.
Ovi said he'll be late. So, yeah. Not sure 4 of you can pull this off. So, 3 of you. Keeping 4. 4 will be hard. Maybe it's possible with Action Search. Does any of you guys speak Sylvan?
I don't think I do.
I know comprehend languages.
Okay.
We haven't heard anyone talking, right? We haven't heard anyone talking.
These guys were playing. But yes.
I don't think I was within earshot. Oh, I did prepare that. Okay.
Do you guys want to continue with this?
I mean, what else would we do? Retconning seems kind of stupid.
Not retcon. We could do like one shot in the middle of nowhere. That's an option. We could continue.
You see, a one-shot either implies us spending like an hour making new characters.
No. One shot with the existing characters.
Yeah, you see, so it's a parallel universe where we all survived this fight?
No, that's probably like at some point in some time it happened.
But we only met Vex like 2 days ago.
Yeah, so sometime in some time. It could be future, who knows?
What if we die?
It is true what happens if you die. But yeah. And yeah, Sunlit, what do you think?
I mean, wouldn't mind postponing. I'd like everybody to be here, especially if we have such a large encounter.
No. Okay. How about Nemo?
Oh, what's up? I honestly haven't been paying attention. I'm watching Netflix while we wait.
Do you want to continue on with the fight? If right now it's 10, Karma is AO haven't showed up. Could postpone or do something else, or continue on. Any preference?
No, I'm down for whatever.
Okay.
It would suck if we died, but I'm down for whatever.
How about Eric? Preference?
Not a one.
Not a one?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Oh, no, you prefer none.
No preference.
Okay. Why three of you have no preference? This is sad. Alright, we will continue on with the fight. I'll say that we'll move right and
Why don't you just like give us control of one character each?
it takes too long in the turn.
Why?
More character means that more taking turn. So generally don't like to have a minimal character if possible for Swifty. Also, the characters that are not here don't quite matter. 'Cause, you know,
What?
I mean, okay, why do I want to give highlight to the characters who are not here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
In that though, I'll say that you guys in the duration before the Wolfric joins up, I would like to give you guys some bonuses for 2 people not being here.
How far away is it from town? How long did we travel?
It's not that far away. It's about an hour away from the walls into the forest.
Does telepathy use a free action or an action?
Telepathy is talking, so free action unless it specifies.
So I don't know if I can see you. I mean, Zordric, fuck. But I'll tell Vex that I can send a message to the wizard guy if we need backup.
Either that or becoming a stain on the floor.
I'll say that you guys have lucky feet on additional to help you out with the fight. Hopefully that will help you out.
Oh shit.
And
Yeah, no, man.
let's continue on with the fight to see how it will happen. And the first
Alright.
turn is ordered. And Lucky Feet will be disappearing when another person joins up, so use it before that.
We all know no one else is going to be coming.
Wolfie
Use it
said that he'll
sparingly.
be in 40 minutes. I expect it to show in 1 hour or so.
What's this thing here with the sleeping icon?
That is,
But it looks dead.
If you were to look there, you see the tiny blue people-looking thingy is currently pinned to the wall with the crossbow bolt. One of the arrows, was it? Currently pinned
Arrow,
to the wall.
yeah.
Yes.
But it's dead.
It doesn't seem to move.
Okay. Let's see.
Currently in
And
front of
this,
you,
I know
there
this.
is,
The A is a tall tree thingy, right?
Yes, it is a big woman that seems to have a lot of a tree mixed in the body.
Okay. And what's the R again?
That
Red cap.
is the some really short guy with some red hat. One of your friends have told that it's a fairy that is made out of a murderous intent.
All right. I'll rush over here and attack the red hat thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put. I'm gonna put with defender on this turn. +3. Actually, +2 on my AC.
Okay.
So the number here for the attack would be -2 of the result.
Natural one.
A natural one.
I'm gonna lucky.
Yes, please. That's a quick usage.
Is it too late to say change it to reckless? or,
Yeah, you gotta
since I-
declare that. You gotta declare that at the
Okay.
beginning of your attacks.
Yeah. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Attack again. So -2, so that's 14 to hit.
14 against. Oh my god. I just noticed that I don't have stats up. I'm an idiot.
Excuse me.
Give me a moment. I believe that hits though. Red cap, yep, it hits. Roll your damage.
All right, so it's -2 on the piercing, so that's 7, 9, 12 damage.
Alright. 12 damage, and this guy seems relatively hard. That doesn't seem to be too bothered by it.
Follow it up with my Warhammer.
Okay. That is-
16 for 16 damage.
Right. And right after you crush it and to the ground, but it still is breathing alive. Very hurt though. Anything else?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll finish it off with Defender.
Alright.
Yeah, that hits. For 18 damage.
18 damage will kill it up as it gets squished onto the ground once again.
And
Yes.
I'll
Wouldn't
stand
you-
over it. I'll kind of kick its corpse away and kind of stand where it was. Do I see anything down this tunnel if I were to turn my head?
You see some of the eyes looking over your direction. And you see this.
Okay.
And how are you doing in light right now?
I
Dark
come back
vision.
this way.
Like
Dark vision. Or no, I have dark vision blessed. Shadow monk.
Mhm.
Who,
And-
everyone have dark vision
and-
here?
Zordred
Mhm.
has dark vision.
And the ability to see invisible creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same.
Thank you. So when I see the eyes staring back at me through the cave, I step back, shimming around the tree woman, and I kind of do like that, the stage yell in the direction of the party members and say, "There's more down the cave." And I think that's all I can do. Yeah,
Alright.
that's my turn.
So we both know that there's Fae behind us, right?
Yep.
Hmm. Alon would be the closest to me, and so I would just I'd quickly whisper to him, "Do you understand Dwarfish or Dwarven?"
Nope.
All right, so I'll whisper to you and comment. We use this room as a bottleneck. I'll plug this entrance, and Zorders will plug the other.
Gives you 2 alien hands up.
All right. I'll get here, put away my short bow, draw my rapier, and take the dodge action.
Alright. Alon.
Okay. So, question.
Yes.
For the red cap, would 2 points of damage have changed anything?
The one that was squished and currently kicked to the side?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Just reminding Zordred that it takes 2 points of damage rolls too, not just attack rolls.
Okay. The defender, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was take -2 on the first defender hit, but I forgot to -2 on the second. Yeah.
I'll keep standing next to Vex.
Actually, it
And-
was killed by 1 damage overkill, so technically you would be alive if it was 2 less damage, but it doesn't matter.
And you can pass through me to get into the room.
I know. I don't want to get any closer to the big.
Lola. Come here.
So let's see. I'll outstretch my hand, and out of it fly.
Shh.
Do I get any benefits from doing it at higher level? Yeah, I'll do it at 3rd level. 6 tiny meteors, but channeling my knowledge of magic missile, they'll be force meteors. Shit.
And make you're using the crystal as a focus, right? So make the Arcana check. Let's see if you ever fail.
I don't need to. The crystal was for cantrips.
True. You're right. Alright.
Right?
Yep.
So, I don't know if I can... Can I cast the spell and then hold the actual... Actually, no. I'll just launch them at this one.
Okay.
Over here so it doesn't get Zordred.
And the Annis, the big tree head. Dexterity saving throw.
So 2 deck
And
saves.
Fails the saving throw for both of them. And
So
will
it takes 14 force damage.
take 14 force damage. Alright. Anything else?
I still have 4 stars floating around my head. And I'll telepathically tell Zordred, give me a signal in case this ever gets too dicey.
I'll give it like a nod. You see Zordred nod.
Does any of you in real life speak Korean?
Speak what?
Korean.
Oh, no.
And I shall be
I do not.
narrating Sylvan as Korean.
Oh, let me get my Google Translator up.
Alright. And in their turn, you see the big hag, the tree hag that's right in front of you, yelling out, "시드나이 친구들이 왔다! 모여라!"
What the fuck?
And Also, you hear that you see a bunch of the things in the other places gathering up. And first, I will be taking the turns of the Anis Hag that is right in front of you. We'll make triple attacks against Zordred.
Okay.
First, second, and third.
They all miss.
All right.
The second one wouldn't hit if I didn't do defender.
Okay. He tried to swing his claws around and try to bite you from the nearby, but that one has missed. And we'll be moving a bunch of the other characters. There's a 40 feet of movement speed.
Fuck.
Gets about there. That's all the A's, and one above will make 3 attacks against Elon.
Sure.
Actually,
Damn, they got in close.
we'll make 1 attack against you. Actually,
Oh boy.
That's insane.
does 19 hit Elon?
Shield.
Shield.
It does not.
Okay. And that's the big hag's turn. The next in line will be the quicklings. Bunch of the quicklings, they have 120 feet of movement speed. Should be able to get to you from almost every side of the map. You see a swarm of tiny ones gathering around from the whole area.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
Although some of them needs to take some detours, so they won't get there in time. But you hear some of the sounds from outside buzzing as well.
Now I'm gonna be that guy. Did those things all the way from the other side of the forest actually hear the combat?
Yep. Oh no, they hear this guy yelling, this girl yelling.
Oh, it was that loud.
Yeah. It is a cave
Cool.
with echo sounds. And
If you have any AoEs, Zordred will back up, or you can just do it on Zordred.
Oh dear.
Each 4 quicklings will make 3 attack each on Zordred. So total 12 attacks will be made.
Okay,
What's your
that
AC?
sounds great. 20.
Okay, so they have a +8 to hit. So if it is
Oh,
above,
shit.
if it is 12 or above, it will hit.
1,
Right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
Okay, 7 of them will hit. And it will deal 56 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Piercing.
Okay, because that's halved.
Alright, and 3 of them will make total 9 attacks against Vex.
Unless they have advantage,
They
they'll
will
have disadvantage.
Yeah. So it's a total 18 d20s being rolled in the groups of 2. And the 2 things that are stuck together will need to roll higher than what?
3,
what's your AC?
6, 10, 15 at the moment.
Your AC is 15, so they have to roll higher than 7 or higher in the groups of 2. So miss, hit.
3 hit.
Only 3 hits, and 3 attacks will be made against you.
Alright.
Alright, for a total 27 points of damage. Although you should be able to half one of it, right? If you
No,
want
that's
to.
a fifth. I think ain't that a 5th level rogue ability?
No, I don't know.
Uncanny Dot is 4th.
Alright. If nothing, it'll be 27 damage towards you. And 3 attacks will be made against Elon. But you have a shield up.
21.
Natural.
2 of them will hit.
Well, one's a regular, one's a crit.
Yep. So total dice will be rolled as total 3
Don't forget you have
dice
lucky
will
feet.
be rolled. Yeah, that is true. You could use lucky. Would you like to?
No, I'll do lucky against a crit.
Okay. That
Yes.
one will miss, and only one. You only take 9 points of damage. Do you have any concentration
bad.
spells?
I do.
Alright, roll con save, and that is a turn for the Quickling. And after the swarm of them just swarms
I
over to your
just
direction.
made it.
Nice.
Next. It is the turn of the red cap. Although they can't really get to you. As you guys are all surrounded, I wanna. So they'll just reposition. Move it. And that would be their turn. That is the red cap and green hags. You hear the sound of laughter sound. It's like, 그래, 친구들이 왔다고. And you see some of the hags giggling and walking towards your directions. And this hag down there will cast one hag here will cast a vicious mockery, targeting Zortrid.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw?
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
12.
12 makes a saving throw. You're fine.
Oh, nice.
It seems to be laughing at you in a language that you don't understand. However, it has no effect on you. And the hound is gonna squeeze over to here. And this hound will move over there. This hound will move over there. And there's one more, I believe. Hags, Heath, Meanlocks.
This action economy is crazy.
It is crazy.
Gives us time to think, though.
It's time to think. That's why you get a surprise and the chance to prepare steps. But I'm not sure.
See, I just know hit things. That's all that I know.
How you guys would do without the whole group, though. That's why I was giving you Action Surgeon Plus. Woo! Let's see how you do. Zerdrit, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're quickly surrounded by these very tiny creatures surrounding you all over, flying and buzzing around. And you see some of the dogs and as well as a hag that appeared and currently is blocking out 2 of your friends on the other side.
And what was the G's like some old ugly hag?
That is the green hag. It is the very old green-looking woman.
I'm going to do a no-run jump, which gives me the disengage. I can't be hit by opportunity attacks.
All right.
And then kind of get over in this direction.
All right. Move your token.
Yep, it helps if I take off the roller. Get here.
By the way, the ceiling is 10 feet high, as we mentioned.
ceiling's 10.
Let's see.
The ceiling in this
I'll
cave?
say that in the room, the ceiling is 20 feet high, and the passages are all 10 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how big are these things? Do they have to squirm to get through
They
the
have
5
to
foot
be
high?
squishing in the passage, so they would have
Okay.
disadvantage those things. In the passage.
Okay.
And hop movement.
I want to attack the green hag.
All right.
All of my AC is going to defender.
Okay.
And these attacks will be reckless.
Ooh. You sure?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna gamble on this.
All right.
So all AC to. So I'll have a 21 AC come when I get fucked. But that's
16.
22 to hit. I mean, sorry, no, 19 to hit because minus 3.
19 hits. Roll your damage. And
All right, so minus 3 of the piercing. That's 13, 14, 15, 20 damage.
Yep. It is quite hurt. 20 points of damage, is it?
Yes.
All right. So Aibda.
So Warhammer, the thing.
That hits.
Straight to hit.
Mhm.
Oops, did my damage. There we go. Oh, sorry. 7, 10. I'm sorry. 9 points of damage.
All right.
So I rolled a freaking 1 on my D8. And then I'll do defender again. Well, I'm guessing it's still alive and kicking.
Seems
Okay.
pretty well off at the moment.
I thought you said it was looking bad.
It has taken some damage. You're feeling like you're doing work.
Okay. Anyway, continuing. Yes, crit.
All right.
31 to hit.
That hits.
So the piercing is minus 3 on the 10, so that's 7, 18. Oh, come on, roll 20. Stop being stupid. I can't see my. Oh, wait, that's rage. I already know what that is.
23. So 28 points of
7.
damage.
32.
The radiant doesn't count.
Oh, it doesn't count?
Yeah, 20 points of
Yeah.
damage.
20.
All right. It has taken 49 points of damage and still alive. And you see it is pretty bleeds. But you can see that
Okay.
it's still something. It's quite hurt.
I'm thinking. I'm going to. How do I want to do this? So I have action surge as my class. I'm debating whether or not to use it now or save it for if I need to escape.
You'd be the only one escaping because we can't follow you.
Yeah. Then I'll action surge and just continue to fuck shit up.
All right. Action.
Which, in that case, I probably would have done defender plus 3. Oh no, whatever. I'm still adjusting to defender. All right. So new set of rounds. Defender.
2 more attacks from your action.
Yep. So Kwaja.
That hits.
So that's another crit.
Yes.
That's
19
10,
points of damage.
17, 18, 19. Well, I got my radiant damage back because it's a new round, right? From the action surge, right?
It's once per turn, not once per action.
It's still the same
Oh,
turn.
that's sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still not
Anyway.
20 points of damage.
To do that, you need time stop.
Right.
Better than time stop, because time stop doesn't actually work.
Anyway,
Yeah, one more
is the
attack.
green hag still alive?
It's still alive.
Son of a bitch. Okay. And bonus action. I was gonna do something else with bonus action this time around.
We need a defendable position.
There are no defendable positions.
Your two of you are stuck together.
That's why I'm trying to get this area clear, because this is a really tight fit.
Green hags have lots and lots and lots of HP.
Defender again.
Okay.
I'm committed on her, so.
It's roll your damage. If you roll.
That's 9, 11 damage.
Ah! So close. You see he's barely hanging on. Yes. You can tell that your defender goes through her body and a spew of blood pops up, but she still hangs on to life and is looking at you. She's on the verge of death, however. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm flipping through my abilities. I don't have anything.
Okay. Vex.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh. Could I do a little bit of movement and just get kind of right here?
Alright.
I think I want to do that. I think that'll give me a little bit less ability to get hit.
Vex.
Alright, so my first action, I'm gonna light on this quickling. Gonna light the room up with a ghostly blue flame as I cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. Quicklings. Dex stay at +6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are in the range. So 6 quicklings will make Dex save. What's your DC?
DC 14.
Okay. Except one, all of them will make the saving throw. I'll say the one in front of you has failed the saving throw. And 2 big one, the E sound.
An A and a Y.
Yes, E sound will make a Dex save. +3, fails the saving throw, and Anna's Hag will make a Dex save. Oh my god. And fails the saving throw. And they will be
Nice.
affected.
Didn't think I could get the quickling. I'm gonna burn an action surge to
Okay.
attack the quickling in front of me.
Alright.
Since he's coated in Fairy Fire, I get advantage.
You can see it is quite fastly moving around and make your attack regularly.
He's incapacitated and restrained. Okay, and how about we go for the elusive double advantage? I am going to use insightful fighting on it, so it needs to make me a charisma check.
2 advantage, you would be aware that doesn't cancel out, right? And are
Shite.
you aware of it?
Okay, so
Would you still like to do insightful fighting?
no, that's just gonna give me advantage, which I don't need.
Okay.
Oh well, I'll still get sneak attack since my
Ah.
buddy's next to me. Stab!
Nice.
You obliterate this one, and this one is no more. You feel like much less effort is needed to kill this one, actually.
I just want to wait in, and I look to Alon, and I just say it's now or never. Get in there. And for my bonus action, I can't do much as a bomb. Oh, I should also. I'll save that, but. Bonus action. Not much I could do. So I'm.
Alright. Ayla, it's your turn.
So
You currently is holding concentration on your spell, and you see there's 3 people surrounding you in the mid range, and as well as your friend Zordred running out into the other direction.
Yep. So Elon's gonna do a little flare. He's gonna start spinning, and then 2 deck saves for 1 each of the quicklings,
Okay.
and
The big-
2
big
for
thing.
the big A.
Nice.
All right. We'll make a deck save. So first is the quickling on the left.
Natural.
Fail.
Yes.
Fails, and what next is a quickling on the. Both of them fails the saving throw,
Fail.
and Anis
And then 2
Egg.
for the big Agnes.
make 2 decks.
Everything fails.
And fail. All roll your damage.
So the left one and the Agnes take this. Shit.
Okay.
The right one and the Agnes take that. Fuck.
Okay, and you
Okay.
see the fire, these quicklings, as soon as there's a fire with the explosion happening, it kind of quickly dodges out of the way a little bit, and they only take half amounts of damage.
It's not fire, it's force.
Yes, but quicklings, they are known to be annoying as fuck.
It's not an. If it succeeds on saving throw, it takes.
It's
Fuck, I shouldn't
what
have
the
made it.
monks and
Yeah,
rogues
yeah,
do.
yeah. I know what
Yeah.
division is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn around, noticing that they just made deck saves, and then I'm gonna point to the rest of the quicklings, the one here, and the one here. I'm gonna give them a middle finger.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a ball of light appear out of the middle finger and shoot out to the center of the room, radiating from here where he did the fairy fire. So I'm gonna do a fireball with a charisma save.
Okay. Fireball charisma save from the center of the room.
From
Can you pay
right
your
here,
attention?
so nobody gets hit.
Alright.
Basically
20 feet.
mimicking my fairy fire.
Alright.
Nice.
Charisma saving throw. Alright, so ye sound. I'll make a quicklings first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. We'll make a charisma saving throw, -2.
They have to get a
5.
natural 19 to beat.
All of them fails a saving throw. I assume that roll your damage, but I assume they're dead.
Okay. Please work.
Quite sure they're dead, unless you're really, really bad. Yes. And ye sound will make a saving throw, charisma. Fails, and Anishag will make the saving throw.
So, rights here.
Yep. That is that. And all of them will take 4 points of damage,
And
27
I'll
points of damage.
burn 1. Oh no, I won't burn it. It's fine. That's it.
Alright.
That is my turn.
Alright. After this beginning of your
Yeah,
next,
you didn't get. Oh crap.
Yeah, next turn we'll roll initiative for right once again, and we'll make you rejoin the combat. But first, now the quicklings. 2 of them, seeing that you do that to your friends, will make an attack against you. Total. You know what? I'll do evil stuff. I'll do some evil. What's your AC right now?
Whose?
Elon's.
Gotta check how shield works.
I know
Reaction.
how it works. Anyhow, first one hits,
Until the start. How do you know it hits?
because I know your AC range. What's your AC anyway?
Wait, whoa. Make the attack.
I did.
Where?
It's hidden. Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's
I
only
need to
3 of
tell
us. You can't roll hidden.
No,
This
it's
is not-
all recorded. It's fine. You can check out the result later. But it's done behind the screen because that's how shield's supposed to work. But yeah. Would you like to use shield for the first hit?
I'm gonna need it anyway. Yeah.
Alright.
Use another shield this round.
Use a shield and your AC is what? Turn.
21.
He still hits, and second one misses, and hits. And two of them will roll damage. 2d4. Would you like to use lucky on any of them, by the way?
Sure, on both.
Alright.
I can only use it once per turn.
I will. Is the reaction actually? Yeah, it's not a reaction. You can use re-rolling both of them. One still hits, however the other will miss, and will deal you 8 points of damage. Roll Constitution saving throw. You're fine, and 3 more quicklings will move in, and 1 will make attack against Elon, and 2 will make attack against. 3 of them total will make attack against. Wait, no, yeah. 1 against Elon, 2 against Bex. And this is against Elon. That hits.
Can't really miss.
8 points of damage to Elon. They can't save again.
Yep.
And 2 attacks against Bex. I'd assume lucky.
Wait, I can reroll enemy die? Hell yeah, I'm rerolling that 20. Cause
Alright. That still hits though, but not a crit. And you take 8 points of damage. Yep, con save, you make it. As all the quicklings in the map. Oh, actually, 1 left. 1 left will join in the same square that is occupying this one here. Although I'll put it on the side, because and we'll be making a take against Elon. And hits.
Hits.
And deal you 10 points of damage. Make con save.
I'm 1 attack away from death.
I told you to get in the room.
I would have taken those hits anyway from 3 quicklings and the Agus, whatever.
Yeah. You fail the saving throw. Concentration is
I
off
can't-
at the moment.
I can't disengage
And
because I would have ran into a bunch of enemies that wouldn't have been dead.
Fair enough.
Redheads.
Don't assume you know this game better than me.
Yes.
This is just what Action Economy does to people.
2 of the redheads will make a take on Zordred. Until end of this round, you still have lucky, so do consider using it a lot. Red Cap will make 6 attacks against Zordred with advantage, so 12d6. And your AC is right now what?
It's 21.
Your AC is 21, and they have +6 to hit, so 15 or higher will hit.
Son of a
Given
bitch.
that one of the 2 is higher.
Oh, yeah.
Hit, miss.
4 hit.
Hit. 4 hits, and we'll be rolling 8d4 plus 4 multiplied by 4. And 38 points of damage, halved. Would you like to use your luck on any of them?
Let me take a look at the battle board. Yeah, I'll use the luck on one of them. No, wait. Well, no one else can really get around me to hit, correct? It looks like I'm pretty
Yeah,
much. It's pretty much packed full.
except these two, maybe.
Maybe. Oh no, I'm gonna save my lucky. I think.
All right. Then it is these guys' turn. And Anishag, I'll take the turn.
Whew.
Does not have range on you. Can't hit you. Just take a step back. It seems to be doing something, but you don't know what that exactly is doing.
What, this thing?
No, this hag here.
Oh, that thing.
Yep, and the hound will move over here, and just throw this away on the back, and is going to make an attack. Just one attack with advantage. 17 misses.
Yep.
And that's the hound. And a bunch of the other hounds. You see them like kind of squishing in through this way. And they seem to be barking.
Do they have half movement through those caves?
They do, yes. They do have half movement, and while they're here, you guys have advantage on attacking it, as it is kind of stuck there. And that's the hound's turn, and Anishag will kind of try to squeeze in here.
I don't have healing word, by the way. I just thought I'd let everyone know.
And Meanlock. Meanlock, they can't really get there. Every space is occupied. They can't really get there. So yeah, they will just wait around and they do nothing. And you guys hear the loud laughter coming from this side. It's like 생각아주 기뻐하겠군. 내 친구들이 아주 많이 늘어날 거야. And some talking in Sylvan on the bay, but you cannot quite understand what it says. And Karma, you're here.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready to save the group from their total annihilation?
What the fuck is happening?
We took them all on with 3 people.
I was
Even with
gonna
a full
say-
party, it's.
I wish I
daunting.
was here, but it feels like you need 7 people, not 4.
5
think even
would
seven.
5 would do, actually. 5 would do.
We just need a shit ton of AoE and a good funneling system.
You don't need shit tons. Aelon is probably good enough for all the AoEs. You just need to drag long enough for him to AoE a lot of stuff. But positioning was bad because you guys
Well-
got surrounded earlier.
Do we even have any healing?
Nope.
I have 10 healing potions and a second wind.
We'll forget all the healing potions I bought, so...
But Karma, place yourself in this room, I'll say. And
Hold on. Alright, I'll pay.
Kama just remembered he had something to do. He's not going to
Yeah,
make it this
so-
session.
I just woke up, by the way. That's why I missed the first.
no worries. Shit happens.
I was asleep. And I woke up to this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
If
roll
you can
initiative.
take care of these 2 big guys, I would very much appreciate it.
Well,
Then these guys can take care of these little things and then get inside, and we have a nice, decent funnel.
I can't take care of quicklings.
Roll initiative for you.
alright, yeah, I guess. I can't really do anything. Yes.
All right. You'll go right after Zordrit. Zordrit, it's your turn.
Yep.
Hold on. Can I ask? We should probably just try and run away. Because I feel we have just as good a chance of retreating as we do of killing these guys.
I think if we
Well-
pushed out this way, we probably could.
Well, here's the issue. This way is literally clogged. There is 2 giant Y-shaped turds in that cave tunnel.
There's two really big doggos with the face of a man.
And we
Tony.
can't move through enemies, so...
With
Can't
my
go through
flight, would I be able to fly past the wide things?
Not here. It's completely clogged.
Completely clogged.
Yes.
But he has the 1-inch space movement as a phoenix.
It doesn't matter. I was thinking of carrying something.
You can't carry
Um,
anything.
Because
Yeah, that's
theoretically speaking, I could just jump and dash and just run away from everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You said magical items would still burn, but they would hold up better. How long do you think it would take for a bag of holding to burn?
The thing
Depends
is,
on if you
burning
puncture it
to
or not.
crisp and being destroyed is different thing, right? You can be destroyed
Yeah.
much quicker than burning to crisp.
Well, if the bag is if the bag's punctured or broken in any way,
Well, burning
We
for
lose
sure is
the
broken, I think, and
yeah,
I'll
we'll
say
lose.
that roll 1d20, and I'll say that 50% chance of breaking every turn if you were to subject it to fire.
I was wondering if we could just shove Vex and Alon into a bag and I fly away.
I can turn both of us invisible.
You're still surrounded. Like, I think me and Zordred can get away with enough maneuvering, but you guys are kind of screwed.
One
I mean-
AoE is all you need to get rid of all the quicklings.
No. Because they deck save evasion, remember?
Just a charisma save.
I can't. Once per combat. Once per day. Once per day.
Tragedy. Well, as long as you deal 20 damage in one go, like,
I can't do 20 damage.
yeah. A fireball, like, something like that. If they fail the saving throw, they will still die. Even they only have 10 health, so.
Okay.
But Jordan, what do you do?
Okay. Here we go. We will all defender to the AC again,
Okay.
and reckless attack again, and let's. You said the green hag is looks like she's on death's door.
Oh shit, I forgot Green Hag's turns. Whatever, it's my bad. Yeah, she's at death's door.
Alright.
I'll say they took dodge action because I've skipped their turn.
Okay. Because I'm reckless, it counteracts, I suppose.
Yeah. That hits.
That hits, I believe,
Damage.
even with -3.
Doesn't matter. They die. There was a 3 health,
Okay.
and crush the one in front of you.
I move in to where she was. Bonus action, I will do. Let's do second wind.
Mhm.
+2. Woo!
Maximum healing. Nice.
Nice.
I'm at
That's
half
your-
health now. And extra attack, defender on we'll do the red hat.
All right.
Actually, no, we'll do this red hat. I'm trying to push through to make an opening.
Yep.
There we go.
That
So
hits.
that's stuff.
And are you still increasing your AC?
Yeah, And that was a puny 8 damage because I love to roll 1s on my D8 weapons.
Alright. You deal 8 points of damage to winning point of view.
So that puts my AC at 21.
Alright. And offhand?
Let's see, attack, bonus
Oh, you
action,
don't.
action.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that's my turn.
And I'll say that 1 inch, probably there's like 1 inch hole somewhere to get through. But I'll say that you have to make the acrobatics check to get through. If you were to go through the hole that is being plugged.
Your fiery aura could also roast all the quicklings.
They don't have that little health.
Eventually. They'll just rapidly stab you until they burn themselves. Either way, your squishy glass kittens are in a box. We'd like out of that box, please.
You have more HP than me. You're not a glass cannon.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, it's my turn. Shit, sorry. Oh, fuck. I have no understanding of what's...
So
no, you move that away. Move that away.
This quickling is technically in here, just to tell you. It's occupying the same space, because the tiny creature is warped and can occupy the same square. Just for organizing purposes here. But yeah.
Okay, so quick query. Do you think I should be trying to take out these two, or trying to clear the path for Alon Vex with the quicklings? Nemo? Alon?
Yeah.
Vex?
Yeah.
Who do you think I should be going after?
Everybody.
I mean, I can get out.
You can get out?
Yeah.
So, leave the quicklings alone and go after these two?
I don't know how Vex can get out.
Oh, you don't get out as in get out, escape?
No, get into the room.
Okay.
Because Alon's right. I got some health left to burn. I could be a stopgap from top while you guys just try to get us breathing room.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright, I guess I could go after the quicklings. Hold on. Ah, shit.
Yep, you can try to buzz through all of those guys if you want to.
55.
What's your movement speed right now?
75.
Alright. Yeah, you should be able to... Yeah, so 55 movement spent, and you can be, like, ending at one of those creatures' position.
Yeah, 55 to get here.
Alright, and...
So
roll
that's
your
1,
fire
2,
damage.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Roll your fire damage.
Oh wait, I actually have
Just
a button
roll
for that,
one,
don't I?
and then we'll just count them for all of it.
Alright.
Alright. 2 fire damage will be dealt on all of those targets.
I guess the... Oh, actually. Probably should have been here. Well, I have more movement. I'll go back a little bit.
Yep, that's 60 feet of
Um,
movement.
Would they be able to walk over the corpse of the A?
The room is 20 feet high. The passages are...
I'm just saying it's not going to block their way.
Yep.
The corpse of the A. So the
yeah.
thing that I'm on, I'll punch.
Alright, you need to make attack with disadvantage, however. One roll once more.
Fair enough.
He seems to be blurred for some reason, and
Okay.
it's hard to see them. However, you quickly punch the one right under you, and it's decimated.
I'll punch it again, I guess.
It's dead.
Oh, is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, okay. I'll punch the one to my left.
Alright.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage, make your attack. That hits. Well, your damage is good enough. Punch that one out of existence.
Okay, and I'll punch the one to my right. Wait, should I flurry of blows? I only have one key point left. I'll hold it. Punch the one to my right.
Yeah, martial arts.
That hits, and it deals 8 points is just enough because 2 damage that you have dealt previously, and you punch 3 of them out of existence.
Alright, I have 15 feet. I could get over to that second quickly.
If you do so, you pass through both of your allies.
Oh yeah, I'd have to squeeze past. Never mind. I'll just move out of their way so they can get past me. I'll go over here.
Alright. Dex.
The quickling. I'm not gonna go for the.
Can I say I want a caw to try and bring a 10 me? No, don't want. Never mind. Never mind.
Dex.
Hold on, I'm thinking. The giant A is gonna have to make me a deception check.
What?
Insightful fighting. All right, I got advantage.
Yes.
Got advantage on it for the next minute.
Oh, the one in front of you. Sorry.
No, the giant A. Giant A.
Oh, one in front of you. I see. Yeah. There's 2 giant A's, so yeah.
Sorry.
Got me confused.
Yeah, the giant A that is currently threatening my good mind flayer.
I thought you meant this one for some reason. I was really confused.
All
That's
right,
a bonus
let's
action.
go for a stab. Does that hit?
13. You scratch some of its branches off, but doesn't seem to be doing damage.
If the weapon attack hits a creature. Here goes my plan.
Anything else?
Bonus. I already used my bonus action. Attacks of opportunity. Why not? I'll step back.
Oh boy, are you sure?
No, I'll stay there.
Okay.
Just for bonus action.
You already used it.
I want to save my bardic inspiration because I can use it. Not to be selfish or anything, but swords bard. I can flourish. If I hit.
But you already used your bonus action for insightful fighting.
I did.
Alright.
So yeah, I can't do anything
Elon,
else.
that is your turn.
Okay. So I can't tell how the map looks, but because right here doesn't obfuscate the entire square, can I like peek around the corner and get line of sight like this?
No. Wait,
Like,
Can you
basically-
repeat that? Where would be your location?
Because the entire square isn't obfuscated, can I like lean to my left or right, depending on where I'm looking at, and use that line I've drawn as line of sight?
Yeah.
Okay, bonus
Although it
action,
depends on the
Misty
Vex's
Step.
position. They may have covers and whatnot.
Well, I'm 6'4" and she's like 5 foot.
Still is, it should cover some of them. Regardless,
was-
you're taking a detour though, right? You're not going to buzz through, right?
I'm bonus action Misty stepping to a space I can see.
Okay, you can see that. Place.
So 20 feet, right? From
30 feet, I
Misty
believe.
step.
You can move a bit further if you want to.
Well, the spell itself. 1 second.
Ah.
30 feet, yeah. So I'll move into this space here,
Okay.
and then I'll walk over here, brace myself against the wall. For that same bonus action, I will cast a firebolt at the big A.
Okay. Would you like to use a crystal
Yep.
to change it to?
And you have advantage.
Force damage.
You're fine, and roll your damage.
I have to hit
To
first.
hit, yes.
I have advantage from Fairy Fire.
Yep.
Yep, that one is the one with Fairy Fire. Have you been rolling concentration saving throw for Fairy Fire?
I haven't. We'll say, for the sake of fairness, after that, you can drop the Fairy Fire.
Okay. 8 damage will be dealt. And with it, this tree seems to be set on fire, and this one collapses into the ground.
And if I action surge, can I use another spell or no?
Action. You can use another action spell.
Yeah.
You didn't. You can cast another cantrip this turn because of Mystic Step.
Shit. Action surge.
We have
doesn't
action
negate it.
search?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
wait.
shit.
Yeah, but I said that last. You remember last
When Rue left.
thing?
All right. If someone didn't show up again, we still get to keep it.
Yeah. Wolfrey still haven't showed up. So because you didn't show up, I gave them Lucky. But you showed up, so Lucky's gone. So if Wolfrey shows up.
Well, there's still 2 people who aren't here.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. But yeah. You still have action surge.
If I can't use a regular spell, then I'm going to save it.
Okay. That is your turn. And the quicklings. What do quicklings do? Three quicklings like attack against Spectre.
Alright. AC 15.
AC 15.
Versus 9 attacks at +8.
It is 9 attacks.
Well, it's nice playing with you guys.
What's your AC again?
15.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I can't Lucky since Wright joined us.
Yes, Lucky's gone. As a triple crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Although I'll do. I'll see what I can. Let's see. One of them crit failed, so I'll say that one will see what happens. So disarm. So every third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that one will have less attack, and that's the last one. So okay, last 2 will not be rolled, I guess. So that doesn't change anything. One of them will have permanently 1 less multi-attack. This one.
Yay.
And however, hits are still hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage dice will be rolled against you.
9 damage dice.
Because
He
3
had-
crits.
Oh, 3
Yeah.
crits. Okay. Yeah.
And 6 of them hits, right? So will be rolled 5 times of the damage modifier. So it'll be this much damage.
I'm down! That is all of my remaining health, plus some.
3 tiny these fairies quickly stabs your way, and you are down. That is a quickling's turn. These guys are very vicious. And the Annis Hag is going to grab you and with some laughter is gonna be walking away.
God fucking damn it.
She's gonna bring you back to life, full health, new level.
That's what she do, and there's a 1 below. We don't see anywhere.
Now we're moving from the initiative because I got a little RP thing while I'm dying.
Okay. And the Yeathound will make their turn. And clogging this passage.
Ah, for fuck!
And
Can they really clog it when they have the quicklings there? Because
Quicklings
they're
are
ending their
tiny.
turn in the same
Quicklings
space.
are the size of a mosquito. Size of about a bug.
They do a lot of damage for a bug.
They're a bug with a really sharp needle. And they just pierce you in the heart and stuff like that. And the Yi sound will make one attack against you. Oh boy. Oh boy. 12 misses. There's a Hound's turn. And 2 red caps will make attack against you. Actually, they have advantage, right? You reckless last turn?
Against Zordred, yeah, they have advantage.
With advantage, it crits.
Cool.
It's really not that cool.
And as it hits you, you will take 16 points of damage as it crashes on you with crit.
We could have postponed this. We could have waited for more people to come online, but no!
I
mean,
asked your
Nana
opinions, and
usually-
3 of you said no.
When 3 people are missing, Nana usually gives us benefits like minus health to the things we're fighting and straight up.
There are just so many.
Usually- from the
Usually, if
map.
people are missing permanently, I give either minus health, but if people are coming in and out, it's kind of weird to give like minus health. That's why I was giving like static bonuses.
Alright, if Vex dies, I'm making a bloody fighter, because apparently interesting character concepts mean nothing!
Don't worry about it. It's not dead yet. It's not dead yet.
Oh, he's dead.
No,
We're
no,
not
no.
getting to him in 3 turns.
It's not dead yet.
Clearly, we have to min-max more.
Red.
I know, right?
Oh!
I'm making a sorcerer warlock and you can't stop me!
No, don't make new character. You're fine right now. Each
If you
of
make a
them
crowd
will
feel
make
like I'm
3
quitting.
attacks, a total 6 attacks, and with advantage, 12 dice will be rolled against you. And your AC is 21. And they
Only
have
one
plus
of those
6,
hits.
so above 15
Yeah.
you will hit. 15 or higher will
Well,
hit.
I thought one of the red hats already hit me.
Hmm?
What was the thing that critted on me?
Yeast
Wasn't
Hound.
that?
That was the Yeast Hound.
Oh,
So
okay.
1, 2 will hit. 15 and nat 20 will hit you.
Sorry. Okay.
And so that's a 3 damage dice and the 2 modifier. 19 points of damage halved afterwards. And the green hag looks at you and will be doing vicious mockery at you, and it laughs at you as you're bleeding and make wisdom saving throw. Doesn't feel too nice.
9.
And you take 1d4 points of damage, and your next attacks will have disadvantage. You take 3 points of psychic damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
Is it all of their turn? That is all of
I
their turn.
am looking pretty freaking hurt right now.
Georgia.
Oh boy. Stuck between a rock and a hard place.
And 1 hour and 20 minutes passed. Wolfie is nowhere to be seen, so there's that.
He's probably, getting down dirty.
No, probably he have realized what's gonna happen today, and is like, yes, he doesn't kill off characters now.
They get the premonition.
You assume that he would even bother wasting a second of thought on this stupid ass game.
Oh, that's sad. You have heard my
He's busy
feelings.
on a date.
That is true.
Not your game, on a D&D game.
Yeah, this is the
He's
end.
busy. He's busy being gay and shit.
Oh, okay, I see.
If you were straight, you wouldn't be allowed to go on a date to skip the skiing. But if you're gay, that's an exception.
Shit. I'm at 16 health right now. So
Yeah.
if we're gonna run, well, we should do it now. Else we're fucked. So I want to bring that up real quick before I make my turn.
I mean, I was with running from the start. Now we lost someone. I came up with that brilliant bag idea, which had literally no faults, and no one went with it.
One fault. We don't know the action economy that it would take to get into the bag of holding.
There's more than
If
one
it's an
fault.
action.
It's an action.
That was a joke.
And then you picking up the bag might have been an action, so you couldn't disengage.
Picking up items.
I don't
free
need to
action.
disengage.
As an action,
And then
you shove
what?
horse.
Like, would we count as mounting? Because if it mounting, opportunity attacks can go against the bag.
No, you're fine.
So, Nani, what would you call the whole bag of holding thing?
You can do it.
In terms
was
of
just gonna-
the action economy portion of it all.
Reaction, you can't do it, but action, you can do it. As an action, you can put like, Alon into the bag.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say that Alon could just jump in Zordred's bag. There's actually no need for me to do it because Zordred can disengage jump as well.
Yeah, just
Which I
open it
allowed.
up for him, I guess, and be holding steps. But yeah. Or you can give him the bag as a free action, and he can just open it up. And I think it's still an action to enter, still, because you have to, like,
It's an action to take
Bag.
things out, so I assume it's an action to enter.
yeah.
What if I was to use my action to put him into it? Like I was to grab the bag and just
Yeah, it's
You
an
know.
action. Yeah,
sack him.
that is fine.
Hmm.
Exceptional, but karma, because, right? Because, right?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't go in the bag. I can fly.
Now, if you go in there, you're fine, but if you're holding the bag, that's a problem.
Yeah, I just don't know
Unless-
if I would be able to survive.
Guys,
long
guys.
Hmm?
Fuck this material plane. Let's go to the astral one. We got 2 bags of holding. We got this. Come on, let's go.
Astral!
We
got it
go
up
out.
basically.
We don't die. We just drop on the astral plane, and then I know all about it as a mind flare, so I can get us out, right?
Wait, wouldn't we be in random spots though?
Yeah, random position.
We'd be in the
astral.
same location, just in a random spot, and we don't.
We wouldn't get
But
split
here's the
up.
thing: as an astral resident, I would know that you don't need to eat or breathe in the astral plane.
How would we get back?
I'll figure it out. We just got to kill enough stuff for me to learn plane shift.
I mean, if you're okay with that, I could carry the bag. So there's like a 50-50 shot of me either getting out of here or you end up in the astral plane when the bag
Well,
gets
here's
destroyed.
the thing: I have to leave my bag of holding in order to jump in his bag. Otherwise, me jumping in his bag with my bag of holding would do this rupture space time anyway.
I mean, I honestly don't have that much in my bag of holding. I could leave mine. Actually, yeah, like I have nothing useful in my bag of holding except for some rock feathers.
I have nothing in my bag of holding, literally,
Oh,
besides a
Okay.
bunch of gold. I'm
Okay.
carrying 1,000 platinum pieces and 1,000 gold pieces in my bag of holding. Otherwise, I'm carrying everything on me in my scholar's pack.
And to look up for astral plane details.
Guys, come on, let's do this. Let's jump
If
into the
you're
astral
okay
plane.
If you're okay with ending up in the astral plane, I can try and take the bag and run out or fly out. That way, you either
What do you
escape
mean?
or end up in the astral plane.
How would it's not a choice? As soon as one comes in contact with another, the rupture is formed.
Oh, well, if the bag is destroyed, it's jumped in the astral plane as well, right?
No. The things inside are. But if a bag
Yeah.
of holding enters another bag of holding, this portal
Yeah, but
instantly
my point
creates.
is, if you're in the bag of holding and I take it. Either I don't burn it and I fly away successfully, or I do burn it, it gets destroyed, and everything inside, including the both of you, will be dumped out into the astral plane.
Okay, but does the bag of holding get the benefits from your 1-inch space? Blah blah blah.
Probably not, but that only really matters against the wise, as far as I've been told.
Okay.
The cave is pretty high. It's just the Y creatures are just very, very tall. So if
So
we
the
don't run
question
into
is,
them,
are you guys going to come to me, or do I have to come? Because
We
I'm
can't
kind
get
of
through the Y's anyway.
yeah. So you'd have to come in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
so I can fly over like
So-
the red caps and the G's and the M's.
So if you can disengage and get right there,
Where here?
like somewhere there, and then I guess he can't delay his action. Although I know what I can do. Okay, I know what we're doing. If Nani allows me the metagame of using telepathy to tell everyone this.
Your character is doing it, right? You can tell your friends in telepathy.
If you leave the bag right here, I can. So here's the thing. Both of you, you get in the bag after you disengage and get in there, right? And then
Okay.
Wright picks it up, and then while he's holding it, I jump in and stick my hand out and cast Greater Invisibility on him.
Ooh. But that wouldn't affect the bag. Oh, it affects everything you're holding, doesn't it?
Yes.
Nice.
The
I mean,
other
the only things that would technically see us are the hags.
yeah, screw it. I have no
wouldn't
other
be
ideas.
able-
So I'm down for whatever.
what the heck?
I wouldn't be able to recognize hags without Aelon telling me what they look like.
Oh,
I wouldn't
Elon
even
doesn't
know what
know.
I
He
had.
hasn't made the check yet.
I'm gonna do
nice.
like a jumping
I'm doing play
dive
knowledge.
over the red hat.
Alright. Also, Vex hasn't rolled his death saves yet, so are we really just gonna leave him?
Her.
Her? Sorry. I'm sorry.
We'd
Well,
have to
with
do
greater
a-
invis, anything can happen.
What?
Alright.
Private backs.
I mean,
So-
we might be able to make up there and go where he was or she was dragged off.
Listen,
I mean, we could theoretically like scroll. Like, how do I do this? I don't know how to snap, but go this way, then down, then over, then back up and over, and then chase. If you have greater invis.
that's true, but here's the thing. Like at this point, there's no point in character doing this. I'm gonna metagame and tell you that green hags have ethereal sight.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's just the green hags.
That's one right in our way.
I killed one already. She was a bitch to kill.
Yeah, but everyone else would get disadvantage at least on the attacks, making it easier to escape.
Okay, I'm just informing you.
All right, whatever. So I throw down my bag of holding and I go, wee.
Opportunity attack?
Huh?
Oh yeah, you jumped, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that is your turn, right?
So are we really just leaving Vex?
You can't.
We may be able to come back.
I'll say DC 12 acrobatic. You can go through, no problem.
Even with the bag?
Yeah,
Oh,
just move through that E-sound occupied DC 12 acrobatic. You can't do it. Other people straight up no, but you, yeah. I mean, quicklings are there, so there has to be room.
alright, so I can squeeze by the Y creatures even with the bag if I make a high enough acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you just don't need to. Shouldn't be holding the bag. Well, if you're holding the bag, then you may destroy the bag for different reasons, but you can go through with bag.
Yeah, I would be holding the bag.
I said, yeah.
So it takes me 15 feet. You'll cast Greater Invisibility after I grab hold of it, right? Elon?
What's up?
You said you'd cast Greater Invisibility after I grab hold of the bag?
Well, I go after you anyway, so.
Alright. So how am I supposed
Question,
to...
Nani. Question, right? I know this might affect his AC, but if I cast Mage Armor on him, and the magical force surrounds him as per the spell, would that surround his fingers?
He doesn't have fingers.
I have talon.
Protective magical force surrounds it until the spell ends.
How about this? You can try it with action, and I'll say that you can try to purpose your magic to work in that specific way. And I'll say that for the duration, it will work, and DC will be set pretty high, but you should be able to make it given your plus 12.
Mage Armor... Yeah, it's 13 plus Dex. That actually boosts my AC by 1.
No, but he want to use it to protect.
Oh, I get that. I'm just saying it's not a downside in any regard.
Yeah. So you can. It's a repurpose of the spell. It won't give AC bonus, but it will be used just for you grabbing stuffs. Yeah. It will last for 8 hours. You can grab stuffs without burning them.
So what do you want? Greater invisibility or the mage armor stuff? Because either way, we have to understand that if the bag gets ruptured, me and you are on a one-way ticket to the astral plane.
You said you were okay with that.
I am. Is Zordred.
I assume we discussed this with telepathy.
You can say it, you can't reply it back. So, but as I mentioned,
that's only for
talking
the
is
Mystic
free
class.
in my game, so I don't want to restrict people from talking.
I assume Zordred would not have jumped in if he was not okay.
He wouldn't know. I told him to jump into the bag. He's like, all right.
Okay. I guess mage armor, but like the bigger thing is how are we gonna do this if you go after?
Wait,
Because
what?
I could grab the bag and fly now, but then you can't get in. And if I wait, I'll be surrounded and attacked. And they might puncture the bag anyway.
Well, you'll be holding the bag, so you'll be tanking all those hits. Not the bag.
I don't know how that works if I can just assume they don't hit the bag.
Well, it's technically becomes a held object, and held object, there's no targeted attacks in 5e.
Alright. I guess I'll just fly over to the bag, pick it up, and then fly next to...
Roll 1d20 as you're picking up. Above, below 1 to 10, the bag will be destroyed, and 11 to 20, the bag will not be destroyed.
Okay, Zordred, let's see if your character goes bye-bye. Inspiration?
Okay, reroll.
What the hell are we trying to do here? I lost.
When I touched the
I'm kind
bag.
of lost right now.
Wait. Let's see if your character disappears before we explain it. I have another inspiration.
Alright, third inspiration.
Fuck's sake, another inspiration. There we
How
go.
many do you?
How many do you have?
You used all four.
I think I have one left.
Okay.
2.
He
3,
wrote like
4.
7.
I have 2 left. I rolled.
Alright.
He has like 7 inspirations in the last freaking.
You have been stacking up for a while, so yeah.
I haven't been using them. I've never had a reason to.
Yeah. Okay, you pick up the bag and you're currently holding it. Zordred is now in a bag that you're currently holding. Although you know
Yeah, I have no
your
idea what the
hands
fuck is
on
going on.
fire. Given few turns, the bag will be destroyed. However, if nothing were to be done, regardless of the rule. But
I have to wait for Elon to get in, so I guess I'll just take the dodge action.
Yeah, and roll
And then
on
my
D10.
turn D10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Given eight turns total, the bag will be destroyed regardless of the rule. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I didn't roll a fucking 1.
Okay, that's a 1 turn, and that is right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just dodge. I have to wait for Elon to get in. Unless Elon has a better idea.
Okay, free action grab, action dodge, and
Or bonus
death
action grab.
make death saving throw. You are currently being dragged by the hag, currently lapping,
So as we roll a death save, regardless, as Vex.
Oh shit.
So the hag will probably notice, unless she's cackling too much, that all of the color on Vex, her hair, her eyes, her skin, will just start becoming white as she reverts back to the changeling's origin form, shall we say.
Yeah. Okay, she is crackling, and let's see if she notices. She does notice as
What the fuck?
And
This doesn't look tasty. Let me bring it back to the other party members that had and throw it into their bag of holding.
Well, I'm a fae, so depending on how they react.
Changelings are
I
fae?
just got. Hold on.
I don't know.
I just
Changelings are
have to
fae?
ask.
But before the changelings are fae?
I don't think they are. I could be talking out my butt.
Okay, check that please. But yep, Karma, right?
He muted for a second.
You can hear us. So.
I just have to ask. Does the bag of holding that Wolfric had off limits to us? The one that I gave him that he picked up off of Karma, is that just off limits?
What do you plan to do with it?
During like 2 or 3 sessions ago, you said Wolfric could attune to the sword, but he never did. So I should still be attuned,
No,
so
he
I
attuned to
could
luck blade.
use the wish. To use the wish, you do.
He attuned to the luck blade.
No, Noni said he could, and then we ended the session.
Didn't he use the luck feature?
I assume
No.
he's attuned. But since we left it vague, I don't remember exactly. Sure, you could be attuned to it if you want to. Although, it doesn't make sense for him to not attune to it, because you guys had a time to long rest.
Well, he has a bunch of more useful items to attune to, like the
He hasn't
Cloak.
touched anything in the
the
bag.
other kind,
if I
the
recall.
boots of speed.
He hasn't
Alright.
touched them.
You guys
He
speak of
hasn't touched
logic.
anything.
I'll say that it is not attuned to him. He still have it, though. Alright. For that reason in specific, I'll say that he's right beside you. Like there, I guess. Yeah. What do you want to do with him?
I mean, it's kind of late now. I passed my turn, but like, could just use the luck blade to like wish them all away.
So, my research came up that changelings are humanoid shapeshifters,
Okay.
not fae.
Good to
They
know.
were like the 100 children of some witch person who was blessed by the trickster god or something.
Elon, is your turn.
So many questions, so little time. All right. So what I'm gonna do, right?
Okay.
I see the bag of holding in front of me, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna take my bag of holding.
Karma. Right. Yes.
Yeah. So is it open?
Up to Karma.
Yeah, I would have grabbed like, I wouldn't have grabbed around the opening and closed this. We specifically talked about how this plan would work. I wasn't going to close it.
So I'm gonna take my bag of holding and punch it inside out, so that it deactivates and stops being a bag of holding and punches all of my gold into his bag.
Okay. That's an action.
Remember, it's an action to get in the bag, right?
It was?
Yeah, we agreed it was an action. Since it's an action to take things in and out, it's an action to get in.
All your goals are now in that bag. Yeah, as an action, no problem.
Isn't use an object like a free action?
No, the flip thing is specifically say I think as an action.
I'm checking because this changes everything.
I mean, okay, but you remember the gift that you posted? The one that, you know, assassinate the DM and take his place?
It never says it's an action. It just says if the bag is turned inside out, its contents spill forth unharmed.
I know, but do you remember the gift?
What gif?
You said post this if this one comes ever again. This gift.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna say it's an action. Okay.
No, but let's see. Bag of holding. I'm just saying that is that. Flips it open, turns inside out.
It's in the second paragraph, second sentence.
Yeah, I'll say it's an action. Technically, it's taking steps out from the bag. Let's see.
But it's using an object.
But it's interacting with a magic item. Fine. I'll say it's free action for now, but next time it'll be an action.
Okay. So it's inverted, so it loses its capacity to work.
Okay.
My action is to cast Mage Armor on right, so he doesn't implode us inside the bag without him.
Okay.
And
DC 20
my
or
accent-
Arcana check to purpose it.
DC 20 Arcana check.
Yes.
Fuck.
You should have high chance to make it.
Fuck.
You have plus 12. So.
Yeah, but I could fuck us all right now. Ho.
See?
Yeah.
But yes, you managed to repurpose the mage armor with the clever wits, and at that moment you cover his claws in specific, so that the claw that he's holding, the bag of holding, will not be counting towards the touching. And that claw in specific will not be able to be used to deal fire damage as well, but he can still punch and headbutt and whatnot to do other damage, no problem.
Okay, so then I action surge, jump into the bag.
Did you already
Oh
action
shit, we
surge?
still have action surge.
No,
No, you said
I was gonna
the one
use.
the charisma.
I was gonna use great. Yeah, that wasn't an action surge. That was me trying to use greater invisibility in the same turn that I Misty Step.
No, the turn that you use the fireball with the charisma save, I thought you used action surge.
Yeah, the meteors are bonus action.
Oh, okay. Alright. You jump into the bag.
So now, right, you're mage armored, holding a bag with two people in it, and a defunct. We have a bunch of gold inside, and we're sort of crouched in there.
Right.
The opening is open, so I'm pretty sure you can scream into the bag, if anything. And I guess I already jumped in, so I can't tell you anything.
Okay.
I stick my head out for a second and telepathy tell him, scream or like squaw 3 times in a row if you want me to undo the nullification of the bag of holding and make a portal inside this portal.
Unflipping the bag, as I mentioned, will be an action. So
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. Okay.
Elon, that's your turn, and now it's the horde of enemies. I'll put you guys away from the map slightly. And first turn will be quicklings, as always. Quickly move towards, and we'll make attacks against you. And
With disadvantage,
3
because I
of
took the
them
dodge action.
will share the spot. And yep, disadvantage, they'll make their attacks. And quicklings, they make 3 attacks, and each of them is
18 d20s.
So 18 d20s. I'm just gonna skip all nat ones. And your AC is what?
19.
19 AC. Do they need to roll 11 or higher, or is the two of them combined?
I think only 2 hit.
All of them misses. Wait, one hits.
What do they need to roll?
11 or higher to hit you. Only
There's
one
a
of them
17,
hits.
19, and 16.
No, but it's disadvantage, you know?
Oh,
So
right.
only one of them
Groups in
hits.
2s.
One
15
guy
and the
managed to
11.
strike you for 10 points of damage.
All right, and you know what? Because he touched me.
That's, 1 points of fire damage. And Big Yi sound will walk towards you and gonna yeet you. Which misses. And these
Misses.
sounds will be coming, but they can get to you. That's that. And the red ones will be coming here. They're looking over. These. One of them will make it in their way and will make an attack against you. Disadvantage. And one of them hits.
Okay.
For 9 points of damage.
God damn it.
Deals 1 point of damage back. Green egg will come and will be casting Vicious
Finger of
Mockery at you. Finger of Death. Make
What?
wisdom saving throw. Make wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what are they casting?
Vicious Mockery.
Can they even see me behind the hound?
Technically, they can move around to see you. No problem.
Alright.
You're right. I'll say they can't see you. It's kind of fishy to make a ranged attack. But yeah. I think you guys have surrounded so much, so yeah. Kind of hard for them to do anything. That is, and this hag will be going in. Although you don't know where that hag went, but yeah. Disappearing from your sight. And Zordred. You two are currently in a bag, having 30 seconds of air inside of the bag.
What? 30
Wait,
seconds.
Isn't it a minute plus minute per con?
No, the
It's like
bag,
10 minutes.
Oh, is it 10 minutes?
It's way longer than 30 seconds.
Holding breath is a minute per
No,
con.
not the. No,
Really,
the
it
bag
shouldn't
thing,
matter
I'm
too
saying,
much
not
as
the
each
whole
round
thing.
is
Yeah, it
6
doesn't matter.
seconds.
Yeah.
We're in 30 seconds, we're either going to be all dead or
Equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. Okay, so we
Yeah.
have 5 minutes each.
Yep, 5
Yeah.
minutes of air in there, and after 5 minutes, they'll be holding breath and then suffocation, so you guys are fine. But yeah, Georgrid, you see Elon in there with you.
Sup,
What do you
dude?
Just sitting on gold.
Oh yeah, I
Me?
punched a bag of.
I mean, I'm doing nothing. I'm taking a look and seeing what's inside this thing I'm in.
Can he stick his hand out of the bag of
Oh,
holding and
actually-
play wildly?
Theoretically speaking, could I take a potion out of my pocket and drink it?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
potions probably lying around. Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, you should be able to. As long as the bag is open, you guys should be able to escape at will.
I'm gonna do action and bonus action health potions just in case this isn't working out.
All right. Right.
Alright. Okay. So
Disengage.
I-
Step of the wind.
I don't need to disengage. I fly by.
Dash step of the wind.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I do that, I have 220 feet of movement, or 225 feet of movement. And I think, as long as nothing stops me, I can actually maybe immediately evacuate,
Put back.
regardless of which direction I go.
You can't make it through the. Or can you? I don't know.
DC 12. Acrobatic. He should be able to make it.
So I can make it through this guy with a DC 12 acrobatics.
Yeah.
But that's a possibly safer path, but we don't know what's beyond it.
You can just fly straight up into the air
We're in a cave.
as soon as you exit the cave.
Oh yeah, but it's like, do I roll to make it out this way? Or do I go this way, assuming that there isn't a roll?
Let the power of the dice decide, my friend.
Fair enough. Okay, with flyby and my
Meaning-
flight?
Meaning, do what you want, or roll a
Yeah.
die to determine what you want to do.
With
Not-
the power of flyby, I'll make it at least here and then try and squeeze past this thing.
And as you get into the space, both of them will make a prepared attack.
Ah, shit.
Trying to bite you. And I mean they're pretty not that great at hitting you anyway. First one misses and second one misses. And make acrobatic check.
Oh, hey,
Cool.
Donnie. My bad luck from our
It's
campaign
an
is.
action to make a check
Actually,
to know you. But yeah.
Oh, it's an action?
It is would be considered as you know that action to roll through enemy? It will be that considered. But yeah.
I guess I'll make it anyway. I still have 2 inspiration. Oh,
Make
cool.
it, and you will be passing over to there.
Alright, so I was here.
Mhm.
Let me work that out. Shit. They could not have seen me. They couldn't have made an attack of opportunity, right?
They don't make opportunity, but they were all prepared. Because creatures there
shit.
have nothing to do.
Alright.
Either take dodge or prepared. I guess this makes sense to have some dodges.
Okay.
I'll go for it.
Wait, if I have to use an action to squeeze by, that gives me 150. So if I was to get out here, oh shit. If I was to get out here, I could fly 90 feet up into the air. When we were out here, does that look like that's possible as a route of escape? To just fly 90 feet upwards?
Like here? Out here?
Yeah.
You
Like
could.
if I was just to fly up, would that
Yeah.
just be like escaping?
I don't see a problem.
Alright. How far is it down there? Oh, that's too far. Okay. So squeezing past this guy, I'll at least get here.
And I'll roll for
Stay
something.
prepared.
Lower being
Alright.
bad. Okay. 2 of them will make an attack against you. One guy was dodging. And actually make dex saving throw.
Deck save.
Yep, twice.
Alright. 2 deck saves?
Yep.
Oh shit. I want to reroll one of them.
Just one of them?
The critical fail.
Alright. And yep, you make both of them.
Alright. And then I'll go past here.
He tried to kick you, however you managed to get over. And yeah.
Alright, and then I'll at least make it to here. If he is the prepared attack.
Let's see. No, but let's see what this guy do.
What's the
Lower
M?
being bad for you. It's good for you. And for that one, lower being bad for you. Make dex save.
Deck save. Alright.
You make it.
So then I get out.
Yep.
And then I'll use the remaining 90 feet to fly up and out.
Alright, you're in the air. Won't be long. Very far away into the air. Woo.
And that would be my turn. Using a key point, obviously, to do the second dash as a bonus action.
Alright.
Or the first dash.
Vex. Currently in there.
One last death save. Or. Yep.
Yeah.
3 failures.
We will talk about your character. But yes, right, you're... That... Elon, you're in there. What are you doing in specific? Elon?
Wait, me? What?
Yeah, you're in the bag. What do you do?
Oh, we just brushed over the fact that Vex died? Okay.
We'll talk about it.
as
It's
soon-
not dead yet! It's not dead! Ah!
He might be. So, in order to stop being a nuisance, I guess, I will jump out of... No, it's an action to jump out of the bag, right?
I'll say a movement to jump out.
So I, at will, cast Levitate on myself and hold on to the bag on the other side.
Okay.
Like, I get out of the bag and I'm holding Levitate and just holding it, letting him drag me away.
Alright, so you're 90 feet in the air.
Effectively weightless.
Many of them can't even reach you, so prickling can reach you. 90 feet into the air, 55 feet, and they have 70 feet up there. They can dash to you. Yeah, I don't think quicklings can get to you. Quicklings will chase you after. And we'll be going up, and they're over 75 feet high, but they do not reach you. And these guys are just looking at you, just shouting at you from the ground. However, these ones... Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Who?
I see.
Karma. Right.
Ooh.
Okay. And... one of them flies up to you with a broom of flying.
Yeah. Just burn the brew.
Although it's not in the exactly the range of you. What is it? Okay, and we'll cast Cone of Cold against you.
God damn it, Cone of...
Make Constitution
dead.
saving throw. You guys are in
I'm
the
dead.
bag. You're fine.
Well, Elon isn't in the bag.
Wait, Aelon is outside of the bag? Alright,
Yeah, he's
both of you
levitating.
make Constitution saving throw.
I'm dead. I can't... There's no way I can save against this amount of damage.
God fucking damn it. Why'd you come out of the bag? Oh,
Because
shit.
we were 90 feet in the air, and we didn't see anybody who have 160 feet of movement.
I didn't mean to roll twice. I thought that was Elon who rolled.
So, Aelon, you failed the saving throw. And, no, I mean...
Aelon didn't
Wright
roll.
fails, and Aelon.
I literally can't survive this. There's no point for me to roll.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
36 points of damage to Aelon. And...
I'm down.
yes. And the
Double damage to me.
will be down. We need to talk about what just happened. Ah!
We don't need to talk.
They didn't even see me. They were off screen.
No, they
They
saw
would've
you
had to
passing
make a
through
perception
whilst you were
check.
walking around.
Yeah, but they had to make an action perception check to see which way he went, no?
Yeah, they were over here or something. They were off screen.
They weren't off screen, they were here.
I
Yeah.
immediately flew up and they were like, "Oh yeah, we know."
Alright, why
It's
don't
dark.
you two make death saves? As you fall down, you'll take some fall damage, but they won't kill you, but give you one death saving. So both of you make death saving throws. Alright. Do it until you make it life or death. You're at 1 death by default, but yes. You are life and right. Make death saving throws.
All right. Okay. It's
You are
one.
life. And Zordred, you don't need to, but we need to talk about what happened to you.
It probably would have been better if I.
Holding.
You should have seen.
Holding. Let's handle Zordred first and see what happens. Zordred, you're in the bag of holding right now, and you don't hear anything from your friends right now. You're in the bag.
Give me one quick second. I gotta take the dogs out. They're whining, and I can't hear you guys really well.
Okay. No! No! Don't worry.
You made this campaign, Nani. What are you saying no for?
Don't worry.
Holy shit, they're fast.
Don't worry.
There was no way we would have survived this at all.
I think you could.
How were they faster than the Clickwings? Or Quicklings?
They were there.
They were there. Yeah, that'd still be like 140 feet to get to me.
No. The Cone of Cold has a range of 60. So they just need to fly after walking.
Fuck.
How could we have survived against 3 Cone of Colds?
He only said 1 flew up, but it would have been 3,
There's
yeah.
3 of them.
Only 1 flew up and did Cone of Cold.
Yeah, but
Why
how would we
only
have
1?
survived?
Because the other one was doing the hold person on you. Actually, they can't do hold person on you because you're a bird.
Why would they hold person?
Because it paralyzes? That was a neat idea.
What does that do?
It paralyzes you. It's neat.
So what?
But yes, Zordred, you're in the bag currently. You don't hear anything from your friends. From
Yeah,
outside.
I am.
What do you do?
Do I have any idea what's going on outside?
It's still open, so
don't
you might be
think-
curious.
I don't think you can hear what's going on. It's different plane of existence, I believe. So
It's just an extra dimension. It's not a different plane yet.
it is different plane, technically.
Bag of Holding is on a different plane?
Extra dimensional thingy is technically on the other plane of existence. So
I thought it meant that it like warps space inside the bag, so that it feels like there's more inside it.
I thought
Because
it was
otherwise,
like
how
a
would there be
demi-plane.
air?
I thought it would be like a demi-plane. So like a tiny bubble in the astral plane. There's a tiny bubble in the astral plane that's connected with the material plane. Hey, that's my
Okay.
interpretation. But yeah.
I honestly don't know what to do. As like my character, I feel would probably still be waiting in the bag, assuming that someone would open it once they're free. And it's only been 2 rounds since he's been in. But at the same time, as a player, I don't know what the fuck to do. I could jump and run my character out, but that doesn't sound like a Zordred.
Take my Bag of Holding, put it in the other one, and let's bamf out to the astral plane. Let's do this.
See, if I can survive a few hits, I could be able to get out of my Bag of Holding, throw the unconscious Phoenix in there, and then put you in the other Bag of Holding type thing, and then just jump and run away. I don't think I can survive that long with action economy.
I mean, if I could fly up into the air and not survive, I don't think you could either.
I'm talking about just running along the ground with Gash.
And Karma, your death thing. Does it deal AoE damage as you turn into eggs? Oh,
I
you're not
didn't
dead
die.
yet. Yeah, you're not dead yet. Yeah, you're just.
If
So
I
cheers.
would have, Zorgid would already be in the astral plane because I would have destroyed the bag in the explosion.
So, surgery.
For this one round, I'll pass it and do 2 more healing potions.
All right.
And- I don't know what the fuck to do, man.
All right. How long would you stay in the bag?
Probably
We
like
have 10 minutes now.
probably after a minute. If it was possible to poke my head out of the bag, I would to see what the hell was going on. Like, why hasn't anybody gotten me? We should have escaped by now.
And what
Take the
duration
bag
is
it's holding, turn it inside out.
Huh?
that? When would be that? When would that be?
About a minute.
Okay. Roll 1d20. Okay. It's time to rebuild the whole map. If you were to peek out, you would be here, and you see a pile of coins and treasures as you peek out, and there is a pile of stuffs in there. And yes. And there's press again. What do you do?
Are we still where we were?
Hmm?
Or our bodies, are they still where they fell? Or they're over there, okay.
So, you see it, and you see a hag currently there, sleeping at the moment. Or at least trying to sleep. You don't know if she's still now.
Okay. And that was just me picking my head out, so I'm still in the bag. Hmm. If I put my head back into the bag, does the 10 minutes refresh?
I'll say you can do the thing Elon did, like flipping and unflipping.
The
And
what?
I'll say that refreshes.
You cut out.
You can do what Elon did, a flipping bag and unflipping it, and I'll say that refreshes the duration of 10 minutes.
Okay. Still uses a bunch of actions. I'm not that stealthy. Fuck. What's my hit points at? I'm going to wait for you to finish putting all the enemies back where they are going.
That's about it.
And
Well, there was a character you don't know, but yeah.
yeah. Sorry. And looking around, what do I see in the room? You said treasures and stuff?
There's a pile of coins as well as... yep, pile of coin. You can make an action to make investigation if you want to.
Now, in the theater of the mind, am I fully outside of the bag right now, or am I just head outside the bag?
You are head just picking out from a bag.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of trinkets and odds, but hello.
Okay.
Hey, there's a lot of trinkets and odds. You can discern what is more and what is not, but you can tell that there's quite a bit of gold in here.
Okay. Seeing as this room's pretty quiet, I'm gonna take one more healing potion.
Okay.
And then we will try to stealthily get out of the bag of holding.
Okay.
We'll see what happens with this.
Okay. You try to stealth in a room.
Can he take 10? Although I guess that'll be less than his roll anyway.
What do you do?
All right, so if nothing's happening after I've got out of the bag, I'll grab the bag. I have a crazy idea, but it's going to take time. Time they don't have, but I don't even know what they are or whether they're alive. So I'm going to try to yeah, this is the smartest move, I feel. So I'll say as a player, this is what I'm planning real quick. I'm going to get Zordred to quietly collect as much of the gold as possible in the bags.
Okay.
And then bum rush and try to escape the fuck out of here.
Okay.
And oh, this is me as a player talking. I'm not actually doing anything yet.
Okay.
I'm just thinking out loud here. And then once he escapes, he'll use the gold to pay for some of the Queen Bee soldiers, as well as maybe some Clasping monkeys, to come here in force and just clear this area. But he has no money to pay for anything. No, this may be a character you've never met before. It's a NPC that's of a bee race that pretty much I'm on a relationship enough with. She'll do almost anything I want, as long as it's within reason. And I can get her soldiers to help come, but I don't want to send them to a slaughter and be on a bad relation with her. So I'd rather, use some gold that I'm going to steal and pay for a force, because these are way too many enemies to have just us deal with them.
Just get the wizard and his 10 demons.
That's actually a good point. He does have 10 demons.
Did he leave any way to communicate with them?
Suppose he can go back to his
Elon
tower.
could have telepathically contacted him.
He was either at the lighthouse or the island. I don't think it'd be too hard to find him or one of his demons. He's not exactly subtle.
True.
And plus, wouldn't you need someone to operate the teleportation thingy for you to get even anywhere near the bee folk place?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna skip the gold and just, if I'm going to the wizard, I think I can convince him that there's just treasures there anyway. and I'm gonna try to go stealth out. If I get caught, I'm just gonna jump and dash and just get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay. And yeah, keep moving your token.
Alright, hold on. Let me do the 40 feet thing. I was here. 40 feet would put me there. So is moving at stealth half speed?
Rule-wise, doesn't say so. You can move at regular speed.
Okay, and then I guess dash stealth. So that would put me probably like around at the here because I have to go around
Okay.
these two.
As you're
So I'd
moving
be-
along, these one will notice you and looks at you.
Oh, you don't. I'm not rolling another stealth check.
They are aware of your existence. They heard some sounds, but as you're dashing, you're making much more obvious that you're there. And I'll say up to here. And let's quickly roll initiative and see what happens. Alright, you'll go first. What would you do?
Jump. This way.
She's kinda high for you to jump over.
No, I'm jumping to like the side. Well, I can easily just walk around her, I guess.
Yeah.
15, 20. And then I'll jump.
Okay.
I don't think I can one-shot him. But if I did, I can keep him quiet. No, I think I had to take an action surge last time. Do I remember how tough these guys are from our fight? Would Zordra remember?
It was pretty damn tough.
40, 50 HP range, I think.
So
Maybe
doable,
higher.
but it's doable, but I don't know. With that guy, these guys wouldn't be able to give a noise out, and she would. Shit, how much movement was that?
Just try to buzz through them, right? Or are you gonna...
5, 10, 15, 20. We'll just go with my
sorry,
original plan.
guys.
What were the M's?
Those are like kind of tiny folk. Not that tiny. They
So
never
when I
got
get
into
here,
your
what am I
melee
seeing?
range before.
Are these guys asleep?
You see kind of a small cat-like creature, but the size of a cat, but something bug-like.
Okay. Are they asleep or are they awake? When I look into
None
this
of them are
entrance.
asleep yet. They're trying to sleep. It has only been 2 minutes.
When I stand here, did any of them look in my direction?
All of these guys are currently trying to sleep. But yes, you would know that they know something is coming, and they're all trying to look your direction.
Son of a bitch.
There are multiple reasons. I don't do killing encounter. When I make encounter, I have a soul faith.
If you
that
make an
guys can
encounter-
deal with it.
That will knock out half the people. You have to be ready for people to die.
Yeah, but the total party wipe is something else. Generally don't like to see it.
Oh,
I mean, if
my
you're
theory
that
is that you
upset-
just have bad weeks and you're just like, man, I just need to kill some players this week.
Totally. When I make it, I never make it something like that. You can't even talk to these guys.
We couldn't.
Yeah, because you snuck in
could've.
and tried to pick the shit out of one guy while they're playing
We
games in the
could've.
room.
If I was Karma, I would have fought farther for that, but I was like, right, just trust you guys.
Well, he did make the check, and you did say that they're chaotic evil. So
Many of them are catty.
No, I asked you guys. No one made a check.
no. Vex made a check to figure out what they were, and red caps are chaotic evil. Kill anything that's not fed by default.
Yeah, but
You're
you're a
close,
mind
yeah.
flayer. Aren't those evil as well? There can be exceptions.
I'm a mind flayer with a mind of an elf.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
default
but
you're
there could be
lawful
exceptions.
evil, and technically Vex
I'm not
is
lawful
also evil character, so would it get along just fine? Yeah. But anyhow, what are you doing?
80 feet with the dash. I'm committed to getting out of here. Hopefully alive.
Yeah. If you
we'll
were
bring-
taking care of many of the small guys before fighting the big guys, you can technically stealth run a lot of things here. There's quicklings, they get one-shotted by almost anything, and the red ones, if you kill all of
Sure,
them,
it's
they
just
get,
the
like,
whole
one-shot.
action economy. I can do that for like a round or two, but when they come in wave and wave and wave, it's
No,
kind
no,
of
while
difficult.
stealth, silent kill them as a group. You don't, yeah. Instead of fighting the big guy first. That's why I was like, oh, you guys are scouting. You guys are doing a good job. And before
What
scout the
big
whole
guy?
area, huh?
We saw 3 areas. They all had big guys.
Yeah, but these two small areas above there had like a small guys, and also the big guys are sleeping. So without attacking the big guy, you can just attack the small guy to kill them off, without alerting the big guy out.
Now, theoretically speaking, I use my character's action surge. I never used the free action surge that I've gotten. Is that still allowed?
Okay.
In which
Yeah.
case,
So and all the NPCs were asleep technically, and yeah.
action dash again. 5, 10.
All you needed is to either kill these bee guys or steal an item that they had or something like that, but who knows. I mean, there are multiple options, right? You could have a Bex to
How could we
disguise
have-
one.
To be honest, I think maybe would have helped in some way, shape, or form was having maybe an NPC clue us on that like whatever's in the forest, like there may like something bigger than just a dog in the forest. Because this is a lot of enemies to have just rumors of a single dog running around.
That's why they were asleep. There's a haven up. Is a
Coven.
coven. Yeah, this is a coven.
This
Anyway,
is more
that's-
enemies than I've ever seen in a single encounter.
Anyways, that's
And
my
most
other
of them are
40
deleted already.
movement with my action surge dash, and I don't think action surge gives me more movement. I think it just gives me action, right?
You can dash
Mhm.
with your action. But yeah.
Well, that was my action, was
Okay.
dash, and that's what brought me here. That was 120 feet of movement. Just, not a 40, 40, yeah, 120.
Technically, the hounds are surprised, so they would you would have another turn to move before they chase you. But fast forwarding, I'll say that you got away from them.
Where I'm gonna go straight to town to find the wizard guy.
Yeah, it'll take you 1 hour for you to go to the town. But yes. But yeah, there are other approaches that we could have been done, and
I refuse to believe that.
shape-shifting would be a pretty clever way to get in and just get some information, why they're here, what they're doing, scouting wise.
Like,
They were all asleep
What's the point
except these
of
guys.
alignments if it's all just, oh yeah, it could be that. You don't know.
If you are walking around as one of them, they're not gonna kill you, even if they're cat evil. Cat evil.
That's
You
kinda how
specific-
chaotic evil works.
I felt like the red hat guy was a giveaway that the red hat
Murderous
was
Faye.
murderous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't kill each other, so they like each other. But anyhow, and you guys had a luck blade. I know that you had a wish too. If all of those fail, and even if you don't do luck blade, if you were to like get a
Who
nice
had the
choke
luck
point,
blade?
Wolfric.
if you guys get a really nice choke point and just fight 1-on-1, you guys can melt them pretty easily. It's demonstrated from.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do. We just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Thing is, we didn't have that information. We didn't even know there was an item in here to find.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
How would, out of curiosity, now that this round currently is in a way over-ish, but we still have to find out the stabilized people.
Yeah.
How, in what way would we have found out? Out of curiosity.
Talking to the hags, definitely would.
Why
The
would
heck-
the hags let us talk to them?
Yeah, multiple ways. Disguise self, read thoughts, detect self, disguise self, read thoughts, and you can infiltrate too.
Who was I going to disguise myself as?
You have disguise self, and Dex can do it too.
Yeah, but who would we have disguised ourselves as?
We can't speak their language.
Yeah, that's one big problem. Comprehend language can still partially be a problem, I guess, but yeah.
But we still wouldn't be
Comprehend is
speaking
we
it. They would
understand.
immediately know.
We need tongues.
They would know we're not speaking Savani and go, hold on, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, I mean, how dumb are these things to... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, you guys just came out of the forest? We've never seen you before. Oh, okay, you want to join us? Okay, here's all our plans.
They're sleeping. Oh.
And
But yeah.
I mean, one of the ideas I would have suggested was to disguise yourself and ask, but that would have only been, like, 10 seconds
been
to
one
find
roll.
out if they had murderous intent, because I didn't think a disguise like that would hold up for that long, under any form of scrutiny.
I mean, they're sleeping, so it shouldn't matter.
Well, we saw two sleeping. The only other room we saw was a bunch of people partying and awake.
Yeah.
And there were quite a few of them. We saw more people awake than we saw people sleeping.
Yep.
we had
everywhere
no
you went.
idea that all of these people existed.
Maybe
Or
we should have,
all of
scouted further.
these people.
But yes. Scouting!
Okay.
Ah!
Well, we would have scouted further, but it clearly opened up here. If we tried to walk by, they would have seen us.
You can walk around it. Everywhere else was sleeping. There was a
You
room
didn't-
that wasn't sleeping.
You said
It
these
was,
guys were awake, and
No, they were sleeping. There's
said-
two room that
Well,
was awake. One is here, and the other is one that was here with the here witches.
Well, this path and this path was blocked off. The Ys were actually blocking the entrance, and if I was to squeeze past, I would have burnt them. We peeked into here and we saw people, and there was no mention if they were awake or asleep.
They were asleep.
And then we saw here, and we saw a mention that they were partying, and we couldn't walk past out of fear that they'd see us if we just walked by the entrance.
There's still other
no, we
passages.
couldn't even pick into here.
I think you went a little bit up there and like saw
No, that was already in combat.
Yeah.
a line.
Before you get to see them, yeah, you was engaged. But yeah. Anyhow, that happened. Oh.
But would we roll to wake up? Because when you fall unconscious, you wake up after 1d4 hours, and it takes them an hour to get to town.
This is a time I ask you guys. How would you guys like to continue your character?
What does that mean?
You missed that. But yes.
Do you want to continue this session, you mean?
No, not the section, but as a character. For Elon and for Bex. Karma, you too, but I mean, you're egg, you don't die, so.
Well,
worst case, you'll turn.
Aelon didn't die.
No,
Well, we
they
killed
say
off
Dex
screen.
saves, but in character, they could kill you off regularly. So.
So did they kill us?
I'm asking you. So, would you guys like to continue your characters?
I mean, there's no way we can survive this if they had murderous intent.
They
Well,
do have
no.
murderous intent because they're evil creatures and they're reason to kill you. So, they can have a reason to save you too, but that's why I'm asking you.
We could survive if Zordred brings back people.
In 1 hour, but it will be too late. That's why I'm asking you as a DM, as a player.
I don't get this questioning thing. Like, we're not supposed to decide our own fate.
Well, here it is right now. So
Noni has a
I
policy
don't-
that you don't have to die if you don't want to. You can keep going with the character at some cost.
Yeah, but then it just breaks the entire suspension of disbelief.
It also breaks tension, because if your character literally can't die, you're only restricted by what your character would do in character.
yeah, other shifts will happen to your character, so it's fine. Likely,
Oh, we lose an arm, suddenly can't cast spell.
No, likely you'll be related to lycanthropy in here. You'll be heavily infected.
Can a mind flayer get
likely you guys will be subject to some experiments under which.
I mean, illithids can be subjected to vampirism, so why wouldn't they be subjected to lycanthropy?
Yeah.
But isn't a illithid vampire still a psychic vampire?
Yeah, it is the psionics of the illithid with the nom nom noms of the vampire.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Wait a second.
But yeah, what do you guys do? So, opinions. And they can't kill Karma, so there is that. But yeah.
Would they know not to kill me, though? Would they try?
They would try and they burn themselves, and something like that may happen, but we'll see what happens.
Because if I'm next to Vex and Aelon, they should die if I explode. Or Aelon should die if I explode next to him.
They don't die right away, always.
Anyway.
They can always make that saves. So, what do you guys say? Vex and Aelon. And Karma, yeah, Aeon, if you want to. Yeah, you can say it too, but yeah.
That'll depend, I guess. If they don't kill Aelon, I guess they wouldn't kill me either. If I do die, if Zordred comes back and finds an egg, maybe he'll know to take it. If not, I'll just make someone new.
Likely you'll be an egg, but yeah. But yes.
I think I'll keep Vex, but can I change her to a full-blown rogue?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what he means by keeping your character.
Yeah, you can try to adjust some part of your character if you don't like the previous part.
Because I created the character for flavor, not for battle.
It is for flavor. It's so.
Yeah,
This is a very battle-heavy campaign.
There
despite
was
what
one
the-
battle in 3 days. One battle. Under 2 days there was no battle.
And what a battle it was!
It's a 3 section
Yeah.
worth of battle. So,
You made up for all those 3 days.
none of my encounters are forced, and I generally have other ways around encounter too. And if you have any creative ones, for example, like like collapse the entrances and serve them to death, let them come out, something like that could work too. Who knows?
Ugh, I do got the bard from this class. Basically, rebuild it from the ground up because I have so many proficiencies and expertises.
I would allow you to do stuff spec if you think that's what you want. Although, yeah.
Say through experimentation, your character changes.
Well, here's another question: how chatty would you be if I was a warlock? Like, how much would my patrons bug me?
Generally, I don't bug people with Patreon. So, patrons are, over there.
All right. Next session, boys, we're gonna team up with a warlock sorcerer.
Are you doing coffee lock?
I mean, I might as well. It sounds we're out the spell slinger, so I might as well replace the spell slinger.
Yeah, I allow coffee lock, so you can do it as
I mean,
is.
I wouldn't be totally against of somebody picking up another tank. That way, we have more than one tank.
Okay.
That was my other thought: becoming a brute fighter.
Okay, so Sunlit, you don't want to continue on with Vex. You want to switch up a different character.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about Eric?
Uh, I mean, I guess being the only one that's not choosing to die or lose their character would be kind of stupid.
You can.
I don't die.
Well, yeah, you don't die, but like, what does that mean? You're just gonna show up somewhere someday?
It kind of depends on what Zorja does. Because I'd still be here, and if he comes back with an army, or demons or whatever, I'd be there if he takes me. If he doesn't, then my character's gone.
Yeah.
Or if he doesn't come back, my character's gone.
Likely.
So it's out of my hands once I die.
Yeah, he will bring demon army here. So,
That being said, if he's not dead, at some point later, I could always bring him back.
likely you'll be found as an egg form if that happens. But
I mean, I
anyhow,
guess I'll see if Elon can survive or anything, I guess. I like
all right.
this was the only character concept I had left that isn't just pure dog shit, and I don't feel like playing a meta character.
All right.
I just bullshit.
Hags will do some experiments on you, and you'll be found when the demon army comes with some magical experiments onto your body. We will determine what experiments will be done onto you later in the session, probably soon. But I'll say that we will have the demon tramping over the part next session, and we can probably wrap it up here. As I think we have the conclusion for this session. The treasures that were to be found in the area will be claimed by Crunch the Mighty. Crunch will get all the treasures up, and he'll be taking them. And yeah. But yeah, that's kind of weird conclusion this session. But thank you guys for playing, I guess, and we will talk about now. Session is officially over, but for Elon, we will talk about right now, from now on, about what to do with your character. And Karma, you'll be found as an egg form, and we will deal with the beginning of the next session. We'll process all of them.
Yeah, you might want to write that down as a note, like somewhere on the GM layer. Find as egg.
If I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna at least do this once.
Hasta la vista.
There we go.
BRB.
You explode into explosion with fire, as these hags never seen a phoenix before, and yes, you would be giving them some burns before the demons.
They can't even touch me. I'll burn their hands.
But yes, that is that, and I guess you'll be found in the Crunch layer, because he will claim you.
Bitch.
So, was Zordred part of the raid with the demon things?
So they fly up and they rapidly move towards the location if you were to post them. But we will determine
So
what
when we
exactly
come back next session, it'll already have been done?
That's my plan.
Because I was going to say, if Zordred led them there, after the clearing out of the all the enemies, when he shows them where the treasure area is, he'll take his bag of holding and try to slide a hand and just fill the bag of holding as much as possible.
Roll deception with disadvantage to let him tag you along in the first place. He was reading minds of the people on the other island, so by the time you meet him, he would have a pretty good idea what happened, where they generally are at.
11.
And he would see that he doesn't need you anymore, but he gladly takes the location, and he will go and do his own stuff.
I do mention that the rest of my party is may still be there, don't know what happened to them, keep an eye out for them, type thing.
Yeah. Crunch nods, and he will give the confident sign before he flies off. But yes, demons will pulverize the area. But yes, we will see the exact happening of what happened. But yes, lycanthropy will be cured from the town. Later in the notice, you notice that Crunch has this new dagger that seems to be was stabbing people with lycanthropy to cure them. But for that is for that. We'll do exact, more detailed analysis of what happened next session. So yes, this is officially over for the campaign. If you need to go, you can go. But yes, except Alon, because Eric, we need to talk to you.
Maybe I'm remembering this wrong. Did you say this whole werewolf thing was meant to be a one-shot at first?
At
It
the
was one of the
beginning,
options.
It was one of the options for
One of the three
one shot.
contracts.
I made it into a campaign afterwards, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yes, I mean, combat itself would take more than one shot, so I know. But yes, yeah. So thank you guys for playing. And Alon, usually what I do is that I'll write down 1d6, 6 possibilities of what happens, and you can take out 2 from the list that you don't like, and we'll roll 1d4.
And then roll a
you'll
1d4.
Yep, you'll get 1d4, and let's see what happens. Yeah.
Alright, do you want me to override Vex's sheet, or can you throw me another character
I'll
sheet?
give you a new sheet.
Yeah, because Vex,
Yes.
you open up Vex and she's very complex.
Yes. By the time when they got to you, Bex, you would likely be found as a full werewolf form in Berserk mode, and would be taken care of by Crunch.
Alright.
Wait, X would be alive?
Turn into
Werewolf.
werewolf. Completely
She'd
losing
probably
her
be
mind.
healed and then, went through lycanthropy.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder what a changeling lycanthrope would be like
Doesn't-
behavior-wise.
Doesn't Crunch have a dagger that can cure people of lycanthropy?
Yep. But in the combat, Bex would be killed.
Oh, okay.
And for the continuation for the old character, I guess for Bex. Bex didn't receive any rewards yet, right? Did you receive any reward yet?
Rewards for what?
I guess not. Yeah, you can make a new character sheet. Yeah.
She still has the contracts on her person, for the record.
Yeah.
So if the Clasping Monkey wants to recover that.
Yeah. Who will resolve some stuff, but yeah. Yeah. That's sad.
And I'm making use of that rebirth ability damn quick. Shit.
But yes, yeah, flying out was an option too. If you escaped there, you guys would have been fine too.
I can't believe I forgot the action search. If I'd gotten that extra 75 feet of movement, would they have been able to hit me?
No, we were
No.
completely out of range.
Ah.
And yeah, and Alon. So from now on, we will prep some cool ideas. What would happen to your character? Although detrimental, in a way, but flavorfully cool.
Honestly,
Yep.
I think I might just drop this session then.
Completely.
Yeah.
Why?
Now that I'm used to how you structure your campaigns and the character's dead, seems the right time.
That's sad. Anything that I should fix?
No, it's just how you run your campaigns.
I mean, you should still be able to fix it a little too. You don't
It's
like
not.
permadeath,
It's not.
right?
It's not about permadeath or anything like that. It's just how you decide to do things.
Some feedback about what you don't like would be nice.
It's nothing fixable. It's all a matter of opinion. There's no issue. It's just this isn't what I was looking for in a campaign. First few sessions were okay.
Let's hear your
but-
opinion.
No, my opinion doesn't matter.
But I like to hear it, so it matters to me.
It's fine. Yeah.
Feedback.
It's not about feedback. It's just how you run your campaigns that I'm just not into anymore.
At what point did you fall out of it? If the first few
The
sessions were
last-
fine.
3 or 4?
Ah, man, that's just a specific story.
It's not about the story. It's about, I don't know. I was fine when we did the whole desert arc. Things were going pretty normally, in my opinion.
Okay.
And then everything kind of, especially this session, seemed forced.
The combat or what?
Just expectations, I guess, were a little high. You should have figured out that there were more enemies in this map than there are visible. You should have disguised yourselves and done it this specific way in order to survive. Otherwise, everyone would have waken up and killed you all.
Combat wise, if you I guess it's arguing, I guess, but yeah, it is a hard combat, yeah. If you were to fight it,
It wasn't about the difficulty of the combat. It's just you structured it specifically for one possible. Either we fight them very specifically in a way that you had figured out for us to win, or we just don't.
You can fight them head on all of them. You can still try to win if you block up properly. But yeah, I mean,
if
see how it'll work.
yeah, or you can run the tail like Karma said. But yeah, I mean, it's arguing, right? You think combat easier? I guess. I mean, that's.
And it's not. It was as hard as it should have been. It's just like, for example, the 3 people with B. What are they? The 3B and the M's.
3 Bs?
The people
The thing
with the
with the
B.
cone of cold.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, yeah, Behir. Yeah, I think that's what they're.
Behir?
Are they Behir? Let's see. Yeah, Behir.
If everything went on the same action, if we ran into those 3 Behirs in a row like that, and they just went cone of cold after cone of cold after cone of cold, all of us would have been dead.
Would have been, yeah.
I'm just saying, none of us would have survived that. 3 enemies out of the 20 on the map.
Depends on how you guys. I mean, as I mentioned, I do what character would do. I mean, first of all, they casted cold person, right? Not cold, straight up. But yeah.
Still, I was at 11 hit points before we even ran into them.
It is hard combat, yeah. But 3-way here's, I believe, are actually technically easier than the Sphinx, and you guys leveled up and was geared up with some legendary items. So, combat chance-wise, I think
all of them were RP items.
No, you guys got plus items. Defender is a good example. It is a really good item. As well as a Luck Blade, which is a very good item.
That no one could wield.
Yeah. Not no one can wield. Karma used to wield it, yeah. And
I mean,
if
regardless-
Wolfie was here, you'd been doing much more too. But yeah.
Regardless of this session, you said the desert arc was fine, right?
Yeah,
That's
because it was all sort of.
Yeah, but that was like 10 or 11 sessions of good, and then we got like 3 or 4 bad. That doesn't mean the entire campaign sucks.
There's
it's
also
just a specific.
Okay. It was getting up to there, but then the finals, like this is like the 5th campaign that I'm playing with the coffee lock, and I just
What's
don't
a
want to do this
coffee lock?
anymore. Sorcerer Warlock, where they spend their time not sleeping so they can kill off their short rests into sorcery points, into spell slots, not sleeping again, short rests into sorcery points, into spell slots. It's just a gimmick I'm tired of.
I'm not gonna do that.
Then what's the point?
So you're tired of a
I mean, just like-
Right?
No, it's just like it just happened to turn out to be a thing that I'm not gonna deal with anymore. So it's fine.
I mean, we could do like one more session, because like two of the
I'm still
sessions
gonna
we
have to make
spent
a new
on this.
character.
All right. Well, two of the sessions we spent on this were us splitting up and taking way longer than we ever had to. That was our decision.
Yeah,
It wasn't
but that's
even anything to
also
do with
part of
Naomi.
the thing that I'm getting tired of.
Well, that's the downfall of having multiple people in an RP-intensive environment.
Or having 7 players in a game.
So yeah, like I'm allowed to have this consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, we could say that with the rest of the players. Like, hey, can we not split up as often? We could at least try one more session to try and see if like everyone's okay with just trying
Like
to.
I'm not meshing well with anyone except maybe you. So
Well, yeah, it's sad that you think of it that way, but yeah. Oh well, I guess we will see you on. I'll see you on your campaign, I guess. But yeah.
yeah, just to solidify.
Solidify what?
But yeah, I mean, it does happen. You don't like some campaign, and yeah. Well, thank you for at least being honest. But yeah. Can you hear us?
Mm-hmm. I reset my character.
But you can leave it there. But yeah.
Yep. All right. It's been fun before this.
But yeah.
Hope you guys have a good campaign.
Sadness.
Damn.
It happens.
I mean, the simpler idea I had bouncing around in my head is just a brute fighter.
Yeah, play whatever you want. Really, is fine.
Yeah. I mean, we have the spell slot, the spellcaster spot opened up, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Adon is technically a spellcaster, so it shouldn't be a problem once she gets the internet back. But yeah, we'll be getting some more recruitment, hopefully. And yeah. People come and go. Some people stay longer than the other. But yeah, campaign will move on.
I mean, we do have a lot of players in this game.
Except that today almost got cancelled because, oh, sad. But yeah, we'll recruit more people. Should be fine. Depressing though, sad. But yeah,
So how are we-
I mean, if there was a feedback, I'd try to fix it. If there's no feedback, you can't do much, right? And you know, especially if you have a problem with other player, there's relatively less thing I can do, I guess. But yeah, sad.
Well, I think it's more that we spent, because if you only had a problem with this part, I think it was more that we spent like 3 sessions trying to figure out what was going on, and finally found the place we were meant to go after 3 sessions, then immediately got a TPK.
It was 2 sessions.
Which is just-
technically. First session, you were getting into the problem solving, and yeah.
There was one session where we interrogated everyone. One session on the beach, and I guess this is the 3rd session, yeah. So 2 sessions of just asking around trying to figure out this problem, and then 1 session of just getting slaughtered. So I guess that could lead to 3 weeks of build-up for a very unsatisfactory feel.
And deflating if, like me, you spent a long time with a character. And it would just feel kind of wrong to resurrect them out of the blue. Especially if I have to deal with lycanthropy. I mean, that'd be interesting RP, but lawful evil.
Which is fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Because he's a phoenix. If I never turned into a phoenix, I would like just choose to die. I wouldn't try and bring back a character.
The thing is,
There wasn't
I take it as D&D as a group writing a story together. So I don't want to just end the story just saying that your character have died. On your character, at least, I would like to respect the power that you have over your character. About what you.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying like
No, but for killing up the
even
character,
if someone
saying,
even if someone has an option to let their character live, they might just still feel like, no, my character died.
But yeah. Yeah. But it's flavor. But yeah, it's sad.
I gotta tell you, I know the guy had a negative stigma against coffee locks, but it's going to be interesting building a backstory for us. Because it's going to be a primary sorcerer, secondary warlock. So it's going to be a sorcerer who got the attention of a higher being.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about coffee locks.
Warlocks gain their spell slots back on a short rest. And sorcerers have an ability where they can transfer spell slots into sorcery points, which fuels their meta magic. And since warlocks have a few selective use abilities of spells, it's something a lot of people can gloss over, so they can get even more sorcery points to do even more meta magic on their sorcerer spells that are the potent kind, like Fireball.
All right.
I don't know. There's probably an entire forum explaining in depth how the skill works with the action economy and this and that. And I'm just like, you know what? I've heard of this infamous build. Let me try something.
Think of it as a spellcaster without spell slot limit. Think of it that way, and it's pretty good. Infinite sorcery point. Technically not infinite because it takes turns to make more sorcerer points, but yeah, infinite spell slot at least.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, that's a depressing.
I guess he had a bad session and didn't like feel like going along with it.
Yeah, but you can't
To be fair,
hold on to the player feeling bad in the first place anyway. Because if someone feels bad and is hanging around, then we'll keep playing bad. So.
Yeah, a bad session is like inevitable at some point. I just kind of wish he'd stayed like at least one more session to see if it could have been worked true.
I can't wait to see Rue's reaction to this. Fucking everybody's near me. He's dying. What's the point? I got a feeling Rue's gonna retire.
Rue's character was weird too. But I mean, she has a.
I like Rue's character.
No, but her character wasn't getting along with what was it?
One of my favorite characters.
Yeah. Yeah, her character wasn't getting along with Sunless character, right? So Vex. Yeah.
Well, it was a friendly rivalry, almost.
No, it was because Vex was an asshole.
It was kind of funny though.
To be fair, Ruse were more asshole.
She played into it.
Yeah, it is true.
What did we do for stats?
46. It is in the channel. You just need to look at the character.
Oh yeah, 46 dropped below us.
Yeah.
All right, I got a handy little D20 algorithm for that. Roll 20, I should say.
Yeah.
I
used all my inspiration just to die. Damn it.
That's I think I'll take standard array. Because that. Yeesh.
Yep. If the things are bad, you can take standard array. No problem.
I am taking standard array.
And I cry. I like Gaelon in the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll miss him.
I felt like Elon was meshing well.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll open up the recruitment. And yeah.
Rest in pepperoni, all of us.
Mm.
And I guess I'll clean up the Mr. Grumpy too for now.
How long has Nemo been in your sessions?
This session or the whole session?
Like, how long has he been in this campaign? I mean, sorry.
This campaign 6 months, 7 months.
Wow.
So, about that. The other campaign about a year. He's in the Friday campaign with me. So.
Other oldest member is like Wolfric, right?
Wolfric is actually
Or Caleb?
young. Sunny was the oldest, along with Nemo. Sunny and Nemo were the oldest.
Yeah. Everyone else is pretty recent.
Yep, yep.
A lot of tiefling subclasses have a +1 to intellect, on top of the +2 to charisma.
Hmm.
Elon was one of the few people who actually read my recaps, damn it. That sucks. Or Eric.
Honestly, oh, I like that you guys have a nice little community going on Roll20, but I hate waking up in the morning, logging in Roll20 and seeing 70 notifications, and I'm like, because I missed an important message where one of my other players had to opt out because his mother got into an accident. Not too major, thankfully, but I didn't know, and he doesn't use Roll20, or he doesn't use Discord as his primary communication. So I was, yelling at him for not being there, and then I get that, description for being Roll20, and I'm like, I think you didn't hear what I had to say, because now I feel like an asshole.
Is there not like an inbox that has all the messages?
Yeah, it's the little envelope that's like on your primary Roll20 options. It's just that it only displays like 10 at a time.
Well, yeah, but is there not like another place you can check the inboxes? Or...
If there is, I haven't bothered looking. I mainly just use Roll20 to edit the actual campaigns.
There's a private message inbox. I think that's it, actually.
Yeah, but that appears in the notifications along with, somebody posted in a discussion thread on a game you're at, times 20.
Well, no, there's a dedicated inbox for private messages.
Right. Do I want to go with intellect, or do I want to go with Constitution?
Well, 20 has like a shitty messaging system.
Better question. If I chose a tiefling with Constitution, would I use their legacy powers? Because if you choose, actually, I don't even think there was a tiefling with Constitution. Yeah, there was Levistus. Nice. I'll stick with the tiefling I have though. If I make a baby glass cannon, I make a baby glass cannon. It's the first time I've actually had to deal with a character death in a campaign.
You've never had a character death in a campaign before?
Well, I either make a character that's good, like a Forge Cleric fighter, because let me tell you, I have a Forge Cleric who took 2 levels in fighter, so he has the defensive fighting style. If he's in full plate, he has a shield. When he wakes up fresh in the morning, he has an AC of 23. And he's a cleric.
Damn.
So he can pull a lot of things out of his butt if he has it prepared. And other campaigns either haven't gotten off of ground, aka haven't pulled up their big boy pants, or are just only 3 sessions in where you don't want to kill a character.
I generally don't want to kill a character off because I like story building. But yeah.
Shit happens.
To be fair, if you make a policy of half the people are going to go down, you have to be prepared for someone to die. It's not exactly a safe
Yeah,
chance.
and I'm not that kind of DM. I'd want to be like, and with this combination, I will kill this character. Blah! My general mentality is, okay, what's the story of this place? Who's occupied it? And set up encounters like that. And if they're hot, and if they're high-end challenge, good. I make my players sweat a bit without killing them. Or if it's low challenge, it's a cakewalk. Most likely deliberately made it that way.
I don't know if any of us are like war gamers and have any idea how to be tactical.
I know my main strategy if my sorcerer warlock ever gets into battle is shoot it till it dies.
Yeah. Single counter spell would have saved you though.
Well, I didn't have counterspell.
I know. But Rue did.
I don't think Rue would have even used counterspell.
Yeah, I mean, 6 parties.
She has memory problems.
3 or 4 or 5 people. So, but yeah, it's hard.
I really, really, really thought the accent surge was taken away. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, hard combat is hard combat. Maybe it was too hard, but yeah. I mean, I thought it was a too hard when I threw the freaking Sphinx at you.
I think it's one of those things where it's fine if you do it right, but it's too easy to fuck up. It's kind of like a Death Spiral thing, where if you fuck up once, that's it. You're just screwed. You
Or
just
as
start
Yahtzee-
getting.
Or as Yahtzee calls it, the cock-up cascade.
Yeah.
It's like Shadow. Shadow is the type of thing where they are a fair fight if you succeed, but if you start to fail, it gets harder and harder and harder until it becomes.
Especially if you have a strength-based fighter.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to be careful because it's kind of weird in how fair it is. It's only fair if you succeed. It can very easily become unfair if you don't, if you get unlucky.
But yeah, there was some unlucky too, I guess. They rolled a lot of 20s.
You know, everybody makes the pun on Spare the Dying of cantrip, more like can't rip. I want a cantrip that is a save or suck or makes the target prone. So it's like cantrip, more like cantrip.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess,
So what was going on here?
so you know Sidna?
No, I don't know if it. No.
You know
She was the alchemist.
No, do you know the girl who was killed by Sunny? Was turning into a witch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but yeah, I watched the session.
Yeah. There was one of the hag that came in here. That was the revenge of that also died while trying to get the Signa to them. And this is a group that tried to get the Signa. And
So they try to get revenge for the dead of the hags by turning the town into
two of
werewolves?
the hags, and as well as there was a session where there was a winter hag, which is about as strong as the bear hag the US fought.
We didn't
Wait,
really fight.
there was a bear hag?
No, the bear hag. So
We didn't
there
really
was a-
fight them.
No, you know the first session. I don't know. You were there, but first session there was Alon I think was playing. You guys they one shotted one of the hag.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but I saw the session where they fought the hags at the
not
library.
the hags, but there was a one shot where they killed. That was like a Christmas session.
All right, I wasn't here.
Yeah, it was a Christmas session where the party killed one of the hag, who disguised as the old woman. And yeah, it was one of the funny session where the hag had this, the old woman had this recipe of making a moon pie, and the hag wanted the recipe and wanted to take it for her own. And yeah, they were also killed by the party.
So this was like a revenge plot.
Yep. It was a revenge plot because these guys don't know you specifically, but at least you guys know that you are in like somewhere in this town. So they try to like overthrow the whole town with a bunch of lycanthropy spreading.
The only ones, Elon wasn't there for that session either, was he? The
Christmas
hag
one?
session. No, not the Christmas one. The one at the manor. I don't think Elon was there either, was he?
Man,
It was you, Sonny, Rue, and Wolfric.
Maynard, the Elon was there. That was Elon's
Was he?
and Rue's and first session. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered he wasn't there.
And for the Christmas, I guess it was a George's first session. I guess. Yeah, I think that was George's first session. But yeah, it was sad. Tragedy.
I was gonna say, well, I guess outside of Elon then. But I was gonna say they killed everyone besides the people who actually killed those hags.
That is true. But, yeah, I mean, Rue was away. Pretty sure you guys have been fine, actually. But yeah. But yeah, hard campaign. Oh well.
Just looking up my warlock options.
Oops.
I guess I'll turn.
Noni,
Hmm?
how do demon contracts work?
Depends on the demon that you're trying to make contracts with. As long as all parties agree, then you have a contract.
Okay.
You have to have something the demon wants to, right?
But, like, what can they actually do? Is it kind of like just a wish spell but with a cost or something?
No, most of them are not even wish spell. Many of them are that they service you until they die, until you die.
Okay,
Most
so they can't
common one
actually.
is that they are your slaves until you die, and you're their slaves when you die. That's a common one. And if they're the higher level demon, then they have more abilities, right? Such as a wish and such as the other spells they can do.
Oh,
for you.
okay, so it has to be a pretty high level demon to get a contract to actually change something, as opposed to just being serve me.
Yeah, you can use the lower demons to get the contact of the higher demon, however, or devil. Those things work.
Oh.
So, yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll change Aelon to Wanderer and kick him up from here with Sunny. Yeah, last few sessions were bad, I think.
Well, I mean, we missed one, so it was actually shorter for us. It still was very weird.
Yeah.
Especially since we couldn't understand Crash Crunch.
Yeah, there was Crash Crunch.
That's a good question.
Wait, no, it was 4 sessions.
Hmm?
Yeah, there was a session where we found out about the werewolves, and we just spent the entire time looking around town, not sure what to do.
You went
Then there
to
was
a
a session.
library and you captured 2.
We captured 2 werewolves just randomly looking around town.
Yeah.
Vex, Rue, and Wolfric went to the library and killed some guy.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, and second session you went to
We weren't there.
Yeah, you heard
Me and
of
Elon
the-
weren't there.
You went to the beach.
You went to
Yeah.
question stuff. You killed the penguin, but that was retconned. Then we had another session where we just split up and looked over the entire place, and then we had this session where we actually fought things. So it was 4 sessions.
Oh well. But yeah, hopefully we get more people. And yeah.
I'm torn between a Celestial Warlock and a Raven Queen Warlock.
Most of them are good. But yeah.
Celestial would be good for extra tools in my arsenal. By that I mean, Sacred Flame and Light. But I already got enough tools with the Sorcerer and Warlock cantrip, so I think I'll go Raven Queen Warlock.
Yeah.
Maybe because I get a free familiar.
And you're gonna be Tiefling?
Yes.
Okay. How are you gonna play
So-
into the coffee like a Tiefling though?
So what?
Oh,
I'm gonna be a weird cluster of a lot of things, but that's what's gonna make the backstory fun, even if it is slightly ridiculous.
Coffee luck, you can't do it with the Tiefling.
Well, I'm not going coffee lock. I'm just like, I heard this combination was overpowered. So let's see how I embarrass everybody by screwing it up. That and I'm a Phoenix Sorcerer, Raven Queen Warlock, Mephistopheles Tiefling. Like, what the fuck?
Triple Patreon! Woo!
Wait, yeah, Evil Patron. Eh.
No problem. But yeah.
Oh
well.
Crash Crunch took everything that was here. He took all the treasure.
He will take you too.
And we didn't solve anything for the mayor. Or the classic monkeys.
Yes.
So we get nothing for this.
Crash Crunch will be named as the savior of the town.
Yeah.
He'll maybe receive a medal, who knows? Or later in the time, he will have like his own statue in the center of the town. Yeah.
Okay. So this is just a net negative?
That is true.
Damn.
That negative.
You know, last time someone died, we got a wish plate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys also fought an undead sphinx.
We fought an undead sphinx, ghost, specter, and giant skeletons without taking a long rest.
Yeah. All of them in one go.
Honestly, this kind of balances it out. You got through impossible odds, and we fucked up simple odds.
Well, these weren't simple.
Oh, it's all as hard as the previous encounter.
Except instead of like fighting a small amount at a time, it was all at once.
Could be small amounts if you broke it up, as I mentioned, with stealth and sleeping.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Otherwise, it'd be...
It was very easy to fuck up. We fucked up once, and then that was it. Everyone was on us.
Could have run! Too. Oh, yeah.
I remember we tried to.
And even if you guys fight as a whole party though, yeah, I think you're gonna be fine though. But yeah.
I didn't hear that. You cut out.
You fight as a whole party, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but we weren't a whole party.
Because the biggest damage dealing is the quicklings. And quicklings melt really easy with AoE spells, with Rue. Yeah.
But Rue wasn't here.
I know, but you could have went through them too, right?
I could have if I wanted to let everyone die.
Yeah.
Don't have AO. The only AoE I have is Fairy Fire.
Yeah, it was just Aelon.
Yeah.
And his AoE was Fireball, which he didn't have a lot of.
She never used all of her spell slots ever. She always had more left. Resource.
Well, all his spell sources were used here. It's just he doesn't have a lot of AoEs.
Yeah. Man. Sad. for me. Oh well. Hopefully get more people. Be good.
Wolfric, Rue, you, me, Vex.
Yeah, Wolfric not being here in time was also the thing, because I expected him to be.
Yeah.
I offered we retreat.
Yeah, we did retreat. It was just difficult to do.
Or I offered a regrouping to wait till everyone's here before we
Oh, yeah, before I showed up.
a big battle.
Yeah, I think there was an expectation it would be made easier. But Noni knocks off some help, but that doesn't really make it that much easier.
The health was same, but
Especially-
I gave you lucky and extra search.
You should have reduced the amount of things in there.
Yeah, the
I
action
was
economy.
thinking about that, but the thing is, people coming in and out, it's hard to do it. Because Wolfrey wasn't... I didn't know Wolfrey was going to be gone for the whole session, right? I thought he was going to be back. So...
I mean, it's inevitable that people are going to pop in and out.
Well...
Unless you get really lucky with the people you match up with.
Well, to be 100%, everyone should be there at the beginning.
Okay.
But yeah. Or at least
Excuse
notified
me.
previously. Before the game.
Okay, that's not in the official Unearthed Arcana. Like, I'm trying to find an easy place to copy and paste stuff into, and I got onto a page where it tells me as a Phoenix sorcerer I get to produce flame and control flames cantrips, and I'm just like, wait, if I do that and then grab another 2 free cantrips and have it's like sorcerer cantrips plus warlock cantrips plus free cantrips equals why can't I hold all these cantrips?
Yeah, that's a good thing about the Copper Luck. So many cantrips.
I mean, I like that there is official like sources like the Unearthed Arcana PDFs for cross-referencing. I just don't like the fact that they're not copy and paste friendly.
Yeah, that's a sad part for it. But yeah, usually with so many cantrips, I go utility warlock with that. But yeah,
Even copying as plain text screws it up. Yeah, I tried to create a mystic once, just copying and just trying to rewrite the UA stuff, and it was at 7th level, and my brain just melted. Like, Mystics. My god, if you want, don't give Mystics to a metagamer. They will break your campaign in two. Because they'll have an answer for everything.
Mystics are fine with me. But yeah. I played one, didn't build that OP. So. And the Alon, he's playing Mystic on the other campaign with him. I see him, but I don't see him breaking the game. So.
That's also looking at an Eberron setting, which might be innately harder than the Sword Coast. So. That's the one thing I don't like Wizards cracking down on wikis for. It gives me less and less places to easily copy and paste stuff into.
Yeah.
I'll start
Yeah.
building.
I'm gonna go and eat. But yeah.
Alright.
Thank you guys for joining the session today. And I hope to see you guys next week. But yeah,
Alright.
any feedbacks or any problems that you have, you can talk to me. I'll try my best to amend it. So, there's that.
Do we need to get another player?
Well, this session will be postponed, right? Without it, so technically.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
more players will slow it down.
I want to have a 4
Yeah,
stable
we're-
player. 4.
Yeah, and with
Oh,
Wright
okay.
out of commission for however long,
6
however
days.
long he is, that'll just be the 4 of us.
Yeah. If it is 3 people a few times, then I always try to recruit more to get up to 4, always. But yeah.
I think this was just a bad week.
Bad arc more like.
Oh shit.
This was
Yeah.
a side quest more so than an arc.
Or bad DM. Oh. Yeah.
I don't know how
We all
different
make
this would be.
mistakes. Let me tell
You
you.
guys-
Let me tell you the time I spent an entire 8-hour session playing most of it because it was a large encounter. Like there were 30 to 40 GM controlled tokens and 3 players. I bored their skulls off. So that's my DM mistake. And even then, large battles take a while.
Yeah, hate large battles.
That was when the players were at level 4, for the record. Now they're at level 8, going on 9, so they can handle larger encounters better. But I had a 10-man charge when the wizard didn't know Fireball. So,
Yeah,
There you
second
go.
level spell has AoEs. They're fine as long as he learned it.
Snelllock Snowball Storm. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Just to pull out of a hat. It's not the most useful, but it's funny to imagine you're up in the mountains, your wizard casts an incantation, and all of a sudden the orcs are running away because of snowballs.
Swarm of snowballs. Yeah.
Yes.
But yes. Tragic.
Yeah,
However.
I was very tired, so I woke up at like 1:30.
Yeah. No worries. But yeah.
And I saw the session hadn't been canceled, but I also saw 2 people weren't there. I was like, holy shit. I came in, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Everything's on fire!
It's called DM's fault. But yeah. Oh. Yeah. I was thinking about canceling it, but like last week's kind of went horse spooky in my opinion, so I didn't want to cancel it. But I guess it backfired.
Mm.
Yeah. Like I felt like session was down, kind of like in Atmosphere. So I wanted to like get the things over with.
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
Yeah.
if 2 or at first it seemed like 3 people weren't going to be there, I don't think there's any buff you could have given them to even that out when it was like a mini army we were facing. I think the only thing that could have been done to balance it would have been to just have some of the tokens that were in shadows not show up, since only one person had AoE who was present.
Yeah.
Other
Okay,
than
guess
that, I
it's
don't
my
think there
bad,
was.
too. Yeah. Probably should delete this. But yeah.
Well, Aelon did just like bounce out after voicing his opinions immediately, so
Yeah.
I think it was just unlucky.
No. I think the way that I thought of it, it went wrong too. So, at that time, I was thinking that it just you guys retreating. So, wasn't thinking of like deleting any tokens because I know that you were just retreating. So, yeah. If I was thinking if you guys were gonna fight all of them, maybe if they didn't rebuild, but then they got rebuilt pretty soon too. But yeah.
Well, did anyone say they were going to retreat before I showed up?
No one did.
Damn, I was really happy about that bag plan as well. I was like, damn, this is a good way to get out of here.
I think we're gonna do it right there actually, before exit the cave.
What?
In the cave, I thought you were gonna do it.
Well, no, I didn't want to jump to the astral plane.
Why not?
Because last time you described it, you said it was space, which doesn't exactly seem like a nice place to be, with no way to return.
No. I read it. There is a way to return. There's like a weird bubbles there. You can touch it to return to a random plane.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was planning for that. I was like, I could do that.
But the bag didn't burn.
Not the bag didn't burn, but if you collided 2 bags.
Oh,
Yeah, you do not put a bag of holding in another bag of holding. That's a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, a black hole, mini black hole. I thought it was gonna be a mini black hole. For the first time in D&D history, I was gonna see it. But no. Oh well, sadness. Well, thank you guys for staying around. But yeah, I'll be back. Let's try to. Usually I like action items for making things better. Is there anything that I should definitely keep as a law? that you guys suggest that I should do?
I don't know what you mean.
Usually, like, I like to say that I like to be better next time, but like, you know, if you say that it's vague, right? I want to like, usually when I say it, I want to have like some definite things, action items. Usually for Nemo, I said that I reduce the TC of intelligence by 5, something like that. And the also said that lore wise, it would be much easier to find out stuff so that you know what to do. Action items, but yeah. Yeah, any suggestions? Anything that you guys think I should do? Let me know, and I'll. I guess I should reduce the total difficulty for the encounter. Maybe this one's way too hard.
I don't know. I do think the idea of knocking out half the people, even if they don't die, that will mean half the people are just sitting there watching other people fight. Because I do notice in all the hard encounters so far, I think outside of the rock, there was a good portion where there was kind of like a dull atmosphere, not because it was just too hard, but because people were knocked out and they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I should fix
I'm just
that.
kind of waiting.
Okay.
Like, I think with the Slaw D fight, Sonny spent the entire time knocked out. He threw like a couple of things and then he was out for like the entire thing.
Okay.
And then I got frightened and got knocked out.
I'll reduce
And Rue
the
kept getting
difficulty
knocked out.
encounter to the standard difficulty, and see what changes.
Yeah, I think also in the temple,
Yeah.
having like one difficult, like deadly encounter makes sense, but having like 2 in a row and like a mini encounter in between with no chance to take a long rest, or no incentive to take a long rest.
I did that because Rock was like, holy shit, it's like CR.
Yeah.
Yeah. After seeing Rock, I'm confident you can do it. That's why I did it. But yeah, I'll reduce the difficulty to the regular D&D about the the 5e Dungeon Master Guide standard difficulty encounter, quote unquote.
I mean, did you have anybody in this campaign in the past that was complaining about battles being too easy?
No, the battles are always hard.
Yeah.
I'll reduce the difficulty.
His battles seem to be a type of thing where if you are very tactical, and you're like able to figure out the way to beat it, it's super easy. But if not, you fuck up. That's it. Half the party's going down. There's a good chance someone might die.
Lovely.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is the first. No, wait, it's the second death. Never mind.
My goal is always was at least to down at least one player every combat. If it is deadly, then almost whole party. But yeah. Yeah, then Aaron, you're right about being down is probably no fun, especially when we have so little healer now.
I think if every fight downs someone, then there's no special fight. It just all feels hard. There's no like power moment where you're like, oh shit, yeah, we took care of this. It's, oh shit, we almost died. Oh shit, we almost died again. Oh shit, we almost died again.
Yeah, and then it becomes Dark Souls without the respawn mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes a roguelike Dark Souls, and nobody likes that.
I don't know. Some people can like it.
I'll promise my word that per encounter, you will not encounter anything more difficult than the D&D difficult encounter. Which is much easier than what it is right now. So you guys should be fine. Although it makes some of the combat really easy, but give me most of the when that happens, and I'll try to bump up when that happens. Until then, I'll keep it to the maximum difficulty. Yeah. But yeah. Sadness. But yeah, any other thing that you feel like, this could be better, let me know, and I'll try to adjust it. But yeah, campaign is for players to have fun, so.
Yeah, I don't know any. It's like I'm talking stuff. I don't know jack shit about how to run a campaign.
You don't need to know to express like what you felt was boring. I'm like, yeah, being down is no fun. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I do like except for this one where we all ended up dying and we got nothing. Like usually, I do enjoy the encounters. It's just at the beginning there does tend to be a period of okay, and then it gets satisfying at the end when we actually achieve something. But I guess when we don't achieve something, it's just okay for the entire thing.
Yeah.
But that's like inevitable at the same time. That's eventually going to happen. I don't know.
Cry. Oh yeah. And it is true that last few sessions were way too divided, I think. Kinda.
Yeah. That's why I was I didn't have right do anything until people split up and just went I'll follow people. I didn't want to divide it up even more.
Maybe I should just...
My character was specifically someone who didn't really have that much to do except to follow other people because we kept splitting up.
I could say
So I was like,
that...
okay, I'll just follow other people.
I could say that you can't split up the group if you want to.
Well, there'll be times where it's like works.
Unless, okay, I could say something like this. Unless 100% of the people agrees, then you cannot split up the party. Something like that could work.
Alright, fair warning, I'm gonna need a Raven token for my character.
Yeah, I'll give you one. Right now.
If I made a contract with a high enough level demon,
Yes.
I have the Find Familiar spell. Would it be possible to work out some way to change me back to Karma and have my familiar be right?
Anything is possible, but you just need to give Demon something that he likes. I give you another sheet, and you can use that.
But is that like a wish level ability?
It is changing race, so yes.
Alright.
Yeah, my spiritual Raven is basically just a normal Raven.
Yeah.
I know. It's just that you're in charge of. Actually, can I click and drag?
You can do that. Yeah. And for the wish, there's other ways to cast wish other than talking to a demon lord or other in-game flavor way of doing it.
But do you have any idea what the cost of a wish might be from a demon?
Or Jin.
Origin, whatever. Because I want to try and think of something, but I don't want to waste in-session time trying to figure it out.
Your soul is a simple thing.
But if I'm immortal, would they really go for my soul?
Yeah, they get a slave, free slave. Also, by the time you die, he knows that you will be just that, more than immortal. Imagine, you make a contract with a level 1 adventurer that will die as a level 15 adventurer. Deal?
Alright, so the idea is when I died, they get my soul.
Yep. Well, that's a common contract. Pretty common everywhere. So, yeah.
More morbid version of planting crops.
Are they immortal? Or do they just have a really long lifespan?
They are... Nothing in this world are immortal. There are races that doesn't age, and demons are one of them.
Do they come back after they die, and do they die?
Anything
Yes.
can be killed in my campaign. There's no exception.
I mean, you could like erase things, like with high level magic, but I mean like actually just die. Like not like special magic wiping you out of existence, just like you die. Your body stops functioning, your spirit leaves.
Yeah, demons do that. Yeah.
You don't get Thanos snapped. You just get regular Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I'd imagine a phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I imagine a phoenix could get Thanos snapped very easily. I'm sure there are a lot of things that could wipe me away, but I can't like
For
die.
you to die, anti-magic field. If you were to die in there, you will die.
But I'm not. Anti-magic field only works on creatures summoned or created by magic.
No, but your magical effect of reviving you, turning into a thing, will be suppressed.
Is that what matters? Anti-magic.
Anti-magic field suppresses any spells or magical effects And Phoenix I would consider as magical effect. Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, you won't really die. Let's see. Also,
Like
the
a
egg
suppressed
could
hit
die, I
point.
guess? Let's see, Phoenix.
The egg is immune to all damage.
No, but something like power would kill on egg. Because egg is immune to all damage, but it can be killed, right?
Word.
Rule-wise, there are a bunch of things. Phonics.
Well, if I die, don't I still come back?
Let's
I mean,
see.
it just says if you die.
No, but if egg dies, that's okay. So it says that leaves behind
you
an
have-
egg-shaped cinder and is blazing hot, and cinder is immune to all damage, hatches in euphonics. So if something can destroy the egg, then you can die.
If the creature you choose has 100 or hit points or fewer, what do you do against things that have no hit points?
I guess it's just cinder actually, not even an egg. Egg-shaped cinder.
It doesn't function. Timeless.
Technically,
If an
everything
anti-mag-
has a hit point. Technically, every object technically has hit point by the rule.
Would it have like my hit points then?
Object of what it is of hit point. So cinder. Okay, this is a rule as written, right? Not as intended. I'm not sure, but if I just do straight up rule wise, your object. We need to look at the object hit point. Object in 5e is you're a tiny object, right?
I don't know.
Object gets a hit point, depends on their size. This is an example. And you're either small or tiny. So your hit point would be in either be resilient, so 5 or 10 hit point. In the egg form. Rule-wise, straight up. That would be that. Although, power of death, I don't think it can target object. And would you be object considered as? I'm not sure.
It's a creature.
Yeah, power would kill. It only targets creature, right? Not the object.
Yeah. Also, can you really destroy something as small as cinders? Like, if you target ash, could you destroy ash?
It is an egg-shaped cinder.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought it was just cinders on the ground.
No, it's egg-shaped cinder. If
So
it
an
casts
anti-magic.
power kill on an egg, what happens is a question, right? Would the egg be treated as a creature, or would the egg be treated as an object? That's the thing.
Well, if it was an object, it'd have its own hit points, but it wouldn't be able to take damage, and it wouldn't be affected by anything that targets a creature.
Well,
If it's a creature, it could be targeted, but then it would have my hit points because it's a creature.
do spells like that target the contents of an item as well? Because you could argue that the egg itself is not living, but the embryo within it is living.
Egg,
You other
the
word of
entire
power.
thing is shaped like an egg. There's no egg.
You also have to be able to see the creature, so if you only see the object around the creature, it doesn't work.
Yep.
You usually have to touch or see.
Blindside.
Also,
But yeah.
anti-magic field. It suppresses an effect while it's in it. If a resurrection is stopped while in anti-magic field, is that just it stops, or would it come back when the effect is lifted? Because it doesn't nullify it, it just suppresses it while it's active.
No, I'm saying
It's suppressed.
explosion of. Okay, your explosion on death won't happen. Because explosion happens and there is a cinder and egg, right? Explosion won't happen.
Yeah, but it wouldn't happen after the effect has stopped being suppressed.
It's another of those rule talks, right? Because you're already dead. You're never die. Because when you're dead, usually it should explode. Usually it should turn into egg, but you're already dead. There's nothing to trigger up your death because you're already dead. You have no ability when you're dead.
Could just be a natural reaction of the body. That the body just stays there, and when the effects is lifted, the body will explode and reform.
That is true. Doesn't have to be.
Because it's not my intention. I don't have to be conscious to do it. It's just a dead body will do this.
Is that magical or not? It's a question. Yeah. It's about how we rule it. Yeah. It's hard to tell when magical creature does something. Is a magical effect.
Well, it normally works because those kind of magical creatures would disappear in an anti-magic field.
I mean,
but I wasn't created or summoned.
The natural phoenix, what would happen, right?
Well, phoenixes, they'd still be created. Like, how are they born? They would have been created in the first place, right?
They were probably like depends on the world setting. Elementals, some of them, they just exist. Depends on the world, really. But, yeah.
Well, a lot of the time, you wouldn't have to think about it because they would just disappear. But in some cases, I guess, it becomes a weird question.
Yeah. So Phoenix will never die.
Well, that's the question. Like, death and like just being erased are two very different things. Because if there is no body to, then it doesn't happen.
Like imprisonment, like the spell imprisonment could work, on Phoenix, but we're not talking about that. So,
Oh yeah, I was asking if a demon can die or a devil.
Demon dies if they die in their plane of existence. Otherwise, on death, they get teleported back to their plane.
Okay. So they have like an infinite lifespan, but they can still be killed by normal means.
Yeah. Most of the time, what they do is that their avatar gets sent to the thing, I think.
Well, the entire point I was asking is, would the ability to reborn yourself be something a demon would be willing to take as a trade? If even in their own plane they could be reborn.
Question is, how do you even give them, right?
I don't know. I don't know how they take my soul. I don't know how they take any.
The contract. So when you die, you just write the contract, magical contracts, I guess. And I guess that's that.
I mean, I guess you could just take my soul out of my body. If you directly target my soul, you could just rip it out.
No, when you die, though, that's what happens.
Well, no, I mean, if there was a creature that could target my soul specifically and kill me that way, then like I could be reborn, but then I'd just be a phoenix, like an actual phoenix.
I don't know anything that in 5e that does that, but yeah.
Is there not?
Not sure.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you're good so far. And really, the anti-magic field is 8th level spell. Is it 9th or 8th? 9th, right?
What?
Anti-magic field. It's like 8th level or something, and
it's 8th level.
Its range is like 5 feet in my memory. I don't have it open, but
it's 10 feet, I think.
10 or 5, but it's like super tiny, right? So
yeah, 10
as long
feet.
as you don't die in there, we'll be good. If you die in there, we'll roll something and see what happens. So, yeah.
But yeah, how do demons take it? Like whatever they want. I kind of assumed you could just give them part of you as long as they have permission.
No, you write a contract that you will serve them as a slave after you die.
Oh, it has to be something you can like actually do. They can't just like.
Yes. You can give them magic item and tell them, "I'll give you this legendary item if you do me this."
Okay, I completely misunderstood. I thought it was like a magical contract where as long as you agree, they could take anything they want, like even like your memories or whatever.
If there's a
Like-
reason, if they want to read your memory, I mean, they are still D&D creatures, right? If your character is a demon, you should be able to do what they do.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
talking about. I didn't even think of the how would they even be able to do this. I was just thinking, oh, sure, they could take whatever they want as long as they have permission, right? How would they take my immortality? I don't know, but they could do it if they had a contract.
Yeah.
I just kind of thought it worked like that. Like magical contracts work differently, where you can do anything as long as you have permission.
Yeah.
But I guess that's not how it works.
Unless some
Shit.
flavor-wise, I mean, they could have like some weird stuff happening. I mean, it's always homebrew, so there's that.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna, like, with a demon contract, try and figure out a way to get back right, but then or get back karma, but then have right there and have you control them as like my familiar. But
Most of them are you.
well, they're different personalities. So if I took over one character and the other one's just a different guy, he can go in any direction in terms of
Yeah.
character.
No, but in lore-wise, though, like most of them are just one person without memory, right?
Well, yeah, it's kind of that thing where it's the same soul,
Yeah.
but an entirely different. Like if someone you knew had amnesia and they act entirely differently, would you still be able to be friends with them, even if they like?
Can you separate the one with the amnesia and one without the amnesia?
Well, yeah, I wasn't saying we split them into two different bodies. I was
Oh.
saying my body and mind comes back, like my memories,
Okay.
and that personality is like forced into the back of my head.
Okay.
But if I was to summon a familiar, that personality, as an extension of me, can jump into the familiar and take on that. It's not like he goes off to be his own thing. It's I can do the Find Familiar spell, and he can jump into that as a connection of me.
I hear logic. That's okay with me.
But if the only way to do that is to sell my soul, I don't want to do that.
No,
I'll
no,
find
you
another
can
way to
it
do a wish
regularly.
spell.
You can if you just learn Find Familiar, and no, actually you need some way to summon.
Well, I have to
Phoenix.
be able to turn back first.
Okay, you can just do regular Find Familiar, and if your flavor is good enough, then you can say that. Although it won't be Phoenix, because it will be still familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to find a way to turn back first.
Luckblade is one.
Well, I mean, I was gonna go with a contract, but if I have to sell my soul and I can make a wish spell, I'd probably get a little bit more.
As long as it's a contract the demon likes, you don't have to be soul. You know. Soul is just an example. Be creative. It's fine.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Be surprised how many demons go. You know, I know you're playing me, but I like you.
I don't know what I'd offer. I don't know what I can offer outside of things they can't realistically be given.
Well, what can you give, right? Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
that's
what
it,
can
just
you
like
give
the
in the
Phoenix
future
ability.
as well. That could work too.
That's what's like the immortality, to be reborn, the Phoenix abilities.
The thing is,
Pretty
they
much all of
already
them.
die, technically. Out of
Yeah,
old
but
age,
like
at
they can
least.
still be killed.
In the
and then they
ninth
can
hell,
come
I
back.
guess, yeah.
I mean, there's always the wanting to possess a material item because it has substantial spiritual power. Either that, or just want to advance its army.
Working as a
I
slave.
think I'd probably be better off going for a wish spell.
Well, yeah.
But not the one we currently have. We only have one left.
Use background have something to do with wish, I think. So there's that. But anyhow, I'm gonna go and eat. But yeah, well, see you guys next week. Hopefully with more people.
See ya.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.